On last week's edition of Horror on the Orient Express, brave young Jimmy made his way through the Milanese House of Horrors, otherwise known as the Teatro alla Scala. While inside, he and Camellia were able to secure roles as extras in the opera. Meanwhile, Clay in India played the part of handyman and found an escape route guarded by 3 old crones and a young costumier. Later that evening, the opera began without delay. As the aria was sung, our heroes noticed an old man with a particularly familiar tone to his singing voice. The man and Miss Cavallaro had exchanged their vocal proclivities. It was just then that Sedefkar's torso revealed itself. Will the party be able to snatch the torso before Old Man Soprano? Let's find out on tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. I am your keeper of arcane lore, Moss, and these beautiful people around me are our cast. Guys, you're going to have to let me know that this shiny, sparkling new internet that I am now streaming this show on is holding up because... yeah, I'm only slightly nervous that everything is going to go to shit. So, but I appreciate everybody being here nonetheless. So,
You suck
lag.
a lot less.
Lavistro, you better not be giving me guff here.
No, now I can see. Like you're almost in HD, but not quite in HD.
Not quite in HD. Well, I'm in like 760 something like that. 240p, whatever.
I can finally tell that you're ginger.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You, Chrysanth, you.
First and foremost, we are going to go around and we're going to say hi to all of our cast members here. But I do want to give a shout out to everybody in Florida, including our very own JT here, because shit's getting real. And I just want you guys to know that, you're in our thoughts and prayers and everything, or at least in mine. I'm not going to speak I'm not going to speak for everybody else, but at least in mine. So with that, we'll go around and say hi to everybody. JT, how are you this evening?
I'm glad you got new internet, Moss. My house is about to be destroyed.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully we can destroy your sanity instead tonight, so the loss of your house won't be quite so significant.
Moss, you can't destroy something that never existed.
This is a fair point.
Just remember that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to find some new weapons to use against JT. But speaking of new weapons, I'll talk to our resident game developer, Frost. How are you?
I don't know what you're talking about with weapons. Nope, lost them in a boating accident and then in a hurricane or something. It's going well. I'm having a heck of a lot of fun. I'm busy writing all the time. When I'm not writing, I'm working on games, and then I get to come here and probably go insane or die. I'll probably get killed by a sandbag behind the scenes here, and nobody will find my body for weeks in Milan. It'll be okay.
Yeah, that is possible. That is a good possibility. I might just throw some of those things at you. That's actually
Damn
a pretty good idea that I hadn't thought about before.
Son of a... Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of afterthoughts, Chris, how are you this evening?
Wow.
Sorry.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. That was mean.
Yeah, that was a good one. By the way, I love your shiny new internet. It's very beautiful, very radiant. You can barely tell it's had 3 kids. Big shot that I am. I am feeling great. Getting ready to jump back into the role of Jimmy, where I get beaten around and kicked up. All that good stuff. Very excited.
He loves it.
I do. It's like those wealthy guys who work in IT who buy those big fur suits.
Is that a thing with IT people?
You mean Noel?
I'm made to understand.
He knows a guy.
Oh dear.
Name Noel.
All right. Well, speaking of knowing a guy, that's about the best I have at the moment. Nomi, how are you this evening? Do you have food?
I ate a little while ago, but I can go grab it for the bingo. Today's dinner was a bean and cheese burrito with spicy guacamole jalapeno salsa that I made.
Very nice. So the fart noises will not be coming from me this evening. They will be coming from Nomi.
Well, that's the
thank you,
thing.
Nomi.
Beans don't make me gassy.
What?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't eating the right kind of beans.
I'm Mexican. Yeah, I'm eating the right kind of beans.
Just
No, but-
used to it.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
right.
thing.
They just make you
If
jump
you're
around a
used-
lot.
If you're used to the
Jump
food,
around.
you don't get gassy.
Yep. I'm immune to it.
Oh.
Like tequila.
Tequila.
But
Aye.
I'm pressing X right now. Just I don't know.
but other than that, I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing really good. I'm happy to be back and hanging out with y'all.
Awesome sauce. Speaking of, I don't know, farts. Sevvy, how are you?
God. Hello, everybody. Happy to see your lovely faces here on this Monday. I'm excited to see what happens. I think we are. Oh yeah, that's right. The run for the torso. So that should be quite interesting. Jimmy and I are the only ones up right next to it. So what will happen? Who knows?
All right, and I will. Yes, Sassy Witch Sevvy is a fart.
Moss calling every single girl a fart. I think I understand now why you got ghosted by that girl and why Dina was acting that way in Star Wars.
She
Basically, when Dina liked this guy, instead of like flirting with him, what Dina ended up doing was she had him carry her bag, hold her bag, do errands for her, bring herself all the time. Then she gave him the wrong number.
guys,
and she dashed.
Thank
She
you
dined and
for
dashed.
thank you for clarifying the entirety of that situation, because the entirety of that situation would indicate that the dude was Mort. So would you expect me to do anything else?
Yes.
Really?
I don't know. It seemed like you were really into Mort.
She's going through stuff. But this is not Star Wars.
It's a phase.
It's a phase,
phase.
man. She needs a rebound, but she can't anyway. So yeah, we got some points to give out here, guys.
But before we do that, I just want to say really quickly, thank you to everybody because we reached the 4,000 sub mark.
Woo!
Just want to say thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. and we could have not reached 4,000 without you guys. So cheers to keep moving up. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers of my coffee
Cheers.
to you guys.
I gotta agree more coffee before I can cheer, but
Yum.
Okay.
oh wait, I have my flask. What was I thinking? Duh.
There you go.
Laudanum.
All right. So I got some points to give out, guys.
We
It
like
looks
those.
like yes, of course we do. Of course we do. So we've got 2 golds from both Kaio and Nozaku, 1 silver from Eccentric, and we've also got fan art of the villain and his victim by Daxi. We did get 91 likes last stream, which freaking awesome.
Whoa,
guys.
kill it.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys killed it last stream. That was awesome. And we also got 26 comments from last stream, so no Eureka points from that. But in total, the cast, and that's all you guys, get 3 total Eureka points, and I get 1.
I get 4
What do you get 4?
because I said so. No, because someone sent me one in the chat a minute ago.
Oh, did they? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian sent. Thank you to Brian. Let me
My
scroll all the way
good
back up
buddy
because
Brian.
I think he sent it to Eldritch.
Yeah,
I think
he
that might
says,
be an Eldritch being.
Look,
Yes.
it's my fault he can't spell. It's not my fault.
Yeah, he says. Brian says Eldritch deserves some bread rolls. That he does. That he does. He has not had a
Obviously, that's
good
it.
roll in a while. So thank you to
I don't know if
everybody
that's-
who
might be true.
allowed these people to get more bonus dice and more Eureka points than they really ever need because they've got
Woo!
emergency.
Is it that Texas alert for that Seth Altman?
Seth Eltman. Who's
Okay,
Seth Eltman?
So okay, I'll give you guys the lore. So
That might
la-
happen a lot because my house is going to be destroyed.
Oh, that's right. You're in harm's way, JT. Oh my gosh.
When it's
I
not
am-
destroyed, you owe me $1.
I am directly in harm's way.
So the lore about this Seth Altman, last week in Texas, we all got a notification, and I am in a different time zone in Texas because there's 2 time zones. I got a notification at like 3:30 in the morning. The rest of Texas got a message at 4:30 in the morning for be on the lookout for a Seth Altman. He assaulted and like aggravated assault for an officer in a county that's 12 hours away from me.
Oh my god.
Be on the lookout.
Good lord.
And then everybody that's in the Texas side.
And you fuck with a cop, they put out a wide dragnet for your
Well,
ass.
here's the thing. The assault happened at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't get that notification until 5 or like
The next
4:30
day.
in the morning. In the morning.
Well, that gave him enough time to be where you were.
Yeah, that 12-hour heads up. So that's why I was like, is that Seth Altman? Where is he? Because I want to pick him up for waking me up at 3:30 in the morning. But yeah, that's the lore.
All right. Well, nice lore dump from Nomi there. Let's see. What am I missing something? Oh, yes. Sirenscape. For those of you who may hear any sound effects, music, fart noises, you can thank Sirenscape for the music and sound effects. You can thank Nomi for the fart noises. And they just like it when we say that. Yes, thank you, Nomi. They just like it when we say that. They don't copyright strike our channel as long as we give them a shout out. So that's awesome. That is awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I need another monitor because I've got too many windows. Let's see. So I'm going to flip, flop, splish, splash. We're taking a bath. Transition over to...
You don't need more monitors, Moss. You need bigger monitors. Trust me.
He says he has a lot of windows. He probably need doors.
That's true. Yeah. There's so many points of ingress, but no egress.
Wow. Did you give us the Sirenscape?
Oh, I did not. Thank you for the reminder, because without the Sirenscape link, there is no Sirenscape. It's Pavlov's sound effects, is what it is. They exist, but they do not.
Schrodinger.
Sure. Yes.
You're gonna make us drool?
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
ring
need
a
any
bell,
help
and you're
with
gonna think about Sirenscape. There we go.
No.
I know my behavioral psychologists.
Good job.
Boom.
Look how
There you are.
big these things are. This
That's
was
what she said.
the old
Mm.
big iPhone, and now this is the new big Galaxy. They're like ridiculously different in size.
Pretty soon you'll have a tablet in your hand. Oh wait.
It is like a tablet in my hand, especially the size of my hand, which is big.
Remember when they used to be getting smaller?
Also, what she said. No.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. All right. So you guys, you just finished the aria. Radames came out. They unveiled his armor, and there, gleaming in the spotlight, you saw Sedefkar's torso sitting there on a stand right in front of you, gleaming in the spotlight, almost a pearlescent hue, waves of color moving across the surface of it, and you hear the old man scream out, "Ah!"
I
as
did not.
he sees it. And he's a soprano, and he and his minions, as well as the older lady, have jumped up and begun moving towards the side aisles to try to make their way backstage. You look and you see that as the scene ends, Radames dons his armor, and the mannequin or the torso is wheeled off stage. Erudai coming in for $60. Thank you, chat, for 4,000 subs. Eureka point to Sevvy, Nomi, and Froste. Kill all of Moss's toys and monsters. As long as Sevvy has her Tommy gun, that is not going to be a problem. I'm still waiting on them to get out of Italy so she can maybe use her flamethrower on the party. So
Fuck us, right, Chris?
Yeah.
thank
seriously.
you to
It's okay. I know how I
Erudai.
rate.
Thank you to Erudai for that $60. Thank you for supporting your own channel. That's very nice of you.
Nice one, Jeffy Jr.
JT, you got a Benny already. Well, not a Benny, but you got an Eureka point already. Why are you complaining?
Not from Rudy.
Thank you, Rudai. I appreciate
Chris didn't
it.
get one.
He wants the best.
Maybe he didn't want to spend $100.
Oh, did you see what Dave said?
That's okay.
Dave said.
I feel
Yeah, way to
offended,
leave out the men.
Dave.
Hey,
Sim.
Wow. Frost, are there questions that we need to be asking?
Yes. Where did I get this beard from? How much did it cost? Was it Spirit Halloween?
And it's definitely not Spirit of Halloween. It's too high quality.
That's true. I did get one. I guess that makes you chop liver, Chris.
No, it's okay. I got plot armor. I'm fine.
All right.
All right. So you all, I assume you all stand up and give chase. Is that right?
Oh, that depends.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I start without an indefinite insanity for once?
Uh,
Apparently not.
you may click off of that indefinite insanity.
I did.
Well, golly.
Hmm.
Is my scene over?
Definitely.
Yeah, your scene is over. You and the actors are moving off stage, and the torso is being wheeled off to
I'm
one side of
following
the
the torso.
stage, and
Yeah.
the other side, or you're being ushered off to the other side of the stage, the opposite side that the torso is on.
No,
So-
I moved the other
Oh.
side by where the torso is, and I'll say I'm supposed to help with that.
I'm following. I'm following her, and I'm her understudy.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to initiate what is called a chase. Now,
Oh,
this
boy.
is sort of similar to combat, except at the very beginning, I'm gonna need everybody to give me a Constitution roll.
Constitution roll.
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty good at that.
Let's see. Constitution. I'm gonna, just in case, because I've been rolling really well lately, I'm gonna use a Eureka point.
I'm gonna use
It's a good thing I did.
an Eureka point.
Okay. 84.
Failed.
Are we all
Okay.
doing this?
Yeah, everybody. Or I guess everybody who's
So,
taking
like,
part in the
winning?
chase. Eldritch, are you not gonna take part in the chase?
I'm in the audience eating my bread, man, watching the chaos ensue. So no, I am not.
Yep, Clay jumped up. And he's going.
Daxi says coruscating is the word I wish I just said. What is coruscating?
Did you learn a new word?
And why does he want to
Coruscating.
use that word?
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. The chase is going to have to wait. I have to look up the definition for coruscating.
That's a good word.
Present participle of coruscate. Very good. All right, thank you, Google. All right, so moving forward.
It's something that's sparkly, glittery.
Is that helpful, Moss?
Emit
It
to emit
was-
bright flashes of light or to sparkle.
Very nice. Yes, it's like a pearlescent coruscation. How's that? Is that satisfactory, Daxie? Thank you very much. All right, so let's see what everybody got. Jimmy got a hard success. India Maria got a failure. Clay got a regular success, and Amelia got a failure. So basically, what this represents is the your readiness to run and your ability to run great distances very quickly. So, India and Camellia, you both actually take a minor penalty
Oh,
to your
okay.
move. So your
Sure.
move goes down to 7, as well as Camellia, your move goes down to 6. Eldritch, you're staying there, you said?
I'm slowly walking towards the area.
Okay, give me a Constitution roll.
Right.
Success. Okay, yours stays the same. So everybody who gets a success, their Constitution stays the same. So I'm gonna roll for these gentlemen if it will open up their thingy-mabobs.
Thingamabobs.
You
Okay.
thingamabobs? I've got 20.
So that is a failure on his part.
He should have given
Everybody's
himself new dancer legs or something instead of a nice new throat.
Ooh, got him.
hard success on that one, so his stays the same. Regular success on that one, so his stays the same.
Daxie, did you see that I drank out of my flask when we did the whatchamacallit
5.
earlier?
So his stays the same. And finally, oh, no, we got 2 more. You see the old woman who looks like she could be Katerina Cavallaro's relative, long lost relative, stands up and begins waddling, almost mindlessly following this other group of people. And hers stays the same. She's got, actually, you watch her and she's got quite the nimble step.
She got that wagon too.
She got that wagon.
She got that dump truck. Sorry.
Is this back to the thing I asked Stephanie about, which was what is a gat?
No way, dude. This guy, he's got a 25 constitution and he still succeeded.
Us, have we maddened you?
I am maddened. Yes, I'm very angry.
I can tell. Because
All
your
right.
camera told me.
My camera. So did
Says
my
I'm very
camera.
maddened.
It's floating above your head.
It's floating above my head. What are you talking about?
Word,
Oh,
man.
that? Yeah. Yep. I don't even know. That's a shoebox.
I figured.
All right. So you can see if you pull up your combat tracker, you can see that you all are in certain positions. Camellia and Jimmy, you being backstage already, are actually ahead of everybody else.
Combat track,
Yeah.
you'd say.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So Eldritch, you have the slowest movement right now. You have a move of 5, which means you get 1 action to move. Now, as we go, everybody who's got, for each level above 5, you get an additional action to use. And you can use that action to either attack, you can use it to move, you can use it to manipulate an object, basically take any sort of significant action. So, with that, it looks like we've got the 4 occultists going first. So we've got You watch as these four individuals, they sprint out ahead of the old man and Katerina, and they make their way towards the door, which you would presume leads backstage. They all, let's see, that makes 1 and 2. He is there. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. You see, well, I guess you don't see, but you hear some thuds coming from the back, as it looks like somebody or it sounds like somebody might be trying to break down a door.
Oh boy.
That is a failure, and let's see. That is a success. So you watch, or I keep saying you watch. You hear behind the sound of the instruments and the escalating singing. You hear the sounds of shattering wood as a door is broken open. And we get one who moves forward past the door. Next up is Eldritch. You have one action.
I shuffle towards the door.
All right, you shuffle towards the
Slowly,
door.
with my hand on my gun and my finger on the trigger.
Very good. Okay.
If anyone gets in my way, I'm going to shoot that person.
All right. So, India Maria, it is your turn. You get 3 actions. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I think I gave the other guys too few, but we'll just leave it where it's at. You get 3, so you can move, manipulate an object, or attack whenever you come into contact with somebody using any of those 3 options.
Okay.
So you stand up. You are currently in the front row of the opera. You watch as the other people run to the opposite side aisle towards the door. You see over on your side, if you make your way out to the side aisle, there is another similar door, which you would guess also leads backstage.
Okay.
So I take it you make your way and move forward. It's going to take you 2 actions to get to the door.
So move and combat, and what else?
Or just like do really anything. So that can include up to, you know, if you need to climb over something, if you need to unlock, like use locksmithing, or just really any significant action you think you might take.
I can do move and locksmithing.
Okay. So you come up to this door, and as you try to go through it, you notice that it is locked. You want to go ahead and give me a locksmithing roll?
Yeah. Let me find my skills real quick. Here we are. Dang it! I've been failing a lot.
All right. Well, that's okay. You did improve on your locksmithing last session.
I did.
Yeah.
It's an amazing role that you had out on the. Well, you were pretending to be Clay's daughter. You were
I
kicking
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was an interesting scene. Okay. So that was 3 of your actions. You unfortunately were unable to pass through the door. Jimmy, it is your turn. You, my friend, are being ushered backstage, and you can see just on the opposite side of the stage, you can see the torso being pushed by some stagehands, and it looks like they're being pushed in the direction of another door towards the back.
Oh, I'm definitely sprinting in that direction.
Okay, so you use 1 move action to get up to the torso. Now you see that there is a gentleman who is pushing it. He doesn't look like he's in much of a hurry. What do you do? How are you going to try to get it from him? Do you just take it?
Oh, excuse me, mister. Don't worry, I got this. And I'm just going to go ahead and take it and assume that it's okay.
Go ahead and see. He looks at you, and you see that he's kind of confused because you're in a priest costume. So go ahead and give me a persuade roll, or if you can argue for any other roll, maybe a fast talk as your action.
Yeah. Well, let's see. That's really going to depend on which one is better. Persuade is 10. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this a fast talk.
All right, and keep in mind you can use any of your Eureka points, bonus dice if you have any. Oh, and by the way, guys,
Definitely.
bonus dice from last session from getting 91 likes, those did carry forward if you didn't use them.
Excellent.
Ooh. Okay, so fast talk. Here we go. Say, fella, you should let me take this for you.
Spend 2 of your 15 luck.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Can I maybe push it?
You spend the 2 luck.
I mean, you can. No. So this is basically treated similar to combat, and there are no push rolls.
Oh,
So you can
Okay,
either spend
alright,
2 luck
no.
or fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 luck. God help me, I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
You're at
Okay.
lucky 13 now. Your luck is 13. This is
oh my
perfect.
God! You're only at 13.
Oh boy.
You see,
Oh.
as you say this, he just kind of shrugs and pulls a cigarette out from behind his ear, pulls out a Zippo and lights it and walks away. All right, so you've got
All right.
1 action left.
So you guys, chat. There is 40 watching and only 33 likes. Please
What?
hit the
Why
like
not?
button. We need 3 more. 3
What
more.
the hell?
Also,
What's up with that?
Infant Slytherin sent $100. Oh my God. 8 Eureka points to Sevvy and 2 to whoever she chooses. I guess then I'll go 1 to Chris and 1 to JT. There you go.
Hey.
Oh, well,
Nice.
thank you.
All right,
Alright.
so
Very nice.
Uh,
Sippin'.
you've got 1 action left. I take it that you move through the next. You keep on moving towards the rear of the stage. Is that right? Or do you do something else?
Ah,
So you've
Oh,
got
we just
move it.
hit 36 likes, everybody.
nice Eureka point for everybody.
yay.
So, you've got a couple of options here. You can see, just as a quick examination, you can see that this torso is not very securely mounted to the stand which it's on. So if you wanted to, you could try to dislodge the torso from the stand. Otherwise, you could just try to push it on its wheels.
Somebody say sandwich.
Where's Clay?
Clay is still making his way forward to the backstage from where he was sitting in the crowd.
And are the bad guys in between me and him?
No, they are on the opposite side of the stage.
Oh well, in that
But
case,
you
I'm
can
gonna go.
see- As you look back, you do see one large burly man bust through the door with his shoulder and look straight at you.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make tracks towards Mr. York.
Oh, you're gonna move back out towards the auditorium?
I feel like there's safety in numbers.
No, just keep
and-
moving up because I think we have to move up to the. Right, that's the point of the chase.
I mean,
to
that's-
move out.
That's up to you.
Hmm.
If you want to move back towards the party, you can definitely see if you can do that.
You know what? It is a chase. All right. I'm going to try to move as far from the bad guys as possible. I'm going to run in the opposite direction of them and just hope trust to my luck. Which is down to 13.
All right.
Lucky
So,
13, some would
Trust my
say.
13 luck.
You move forward, and as you're pushing this torso, you look up and you see this giant 10-foot nose that was just hanging on the wall. Bewildering to you as to what it's used for, but you can see as you move past it, one of your wheels bumps up against the wall, and the nose falls down onto the ground.
I
need you to
smell
give
trouble.
I need you to give me a dexterity check, or another check if you think it's appropriate.
Dex seems about right. And I'll burn a Eureka point for that. Dex save, here it comes.
Corner pub gamer, a nose.
Was it really a
Oh,
nose?
no.
Or did
Oh my gosh, still,
Nose.
again, 2 off.
Oh no. That's
Oh.
what you get for being nosy.
I'm
You know,
Just gonna
I-
nickel and dime your luck.
You know what? To hell with it. Yeah, spend some more luck. Make it a success. This seems
Boy.
important.
All right, so as you do, you see this thing begin to tilt just off the wall, and you give it a good shove, and this thing falls right behind you, and it's almost sounds like it could have escalated beyond the volume of the orchestra behind you, but nobody else seems to notice somehow. All right, so you, my friend, have taken your actions. Clay, you get 2 actions.
Okay, running forward. And if he gets to the door, he is just going to go through the door, just barreling through the door. Combat action, destroy the door, whatever he has to do.
All right, so you have just made it to the door, so you can try to break it down if you'd like, but you can't get past it.
Yep, he's gonna just smash into it if he can.
All right.
You know, if
And-
Jimmy had survived that nose hitting him, he'd be forever known as Jimmy the Nose. He'd have his mob name.
Oh,
Alright,
shucks.
From you, I just need a strength roll.
Missed it by a
great.
nose.
We're going to, since even though he's really strong, I've got these points. I'm spending them because I've been rolling horribly lately. Good thing I did.
Regular success. As you move towards the door, you rear back and give it a good kick right in the hinges, and it blasts from its hinges. The way is now clear. All right, so you are at the door. Katerina is moving forward 1, 2, 3, 4. And Flavio is moving 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see they are both going to try to get over this giant nose, which is currently blocking their path. They don't look like they have jump or anything, so I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to make them roll dex. So you see this old woman somehow nimbly jump over this giant nose, and the old man, he tries to get over it, and he trips over the tip of the button nose and falls flat on his face. So he is stuck at the nose for the moment, and it looks like the old woman is right behind you, and you watch as she turns around and kind of looks back at the man who just fell, as if she's awaiting some sort of guidance. And you look, and he says, "Go, get out of here! Go, find that torso!" Oh no, I'm sorry. He's a soprano. Go and find that torso. Camellia, it is your turn. You are backstage already, and you get 2 actions. So basically, what you can do, you've got the option of impeding them in some way. You can move, or you can do anything that would constitute a major action.
You can dance if you want to.
All right. Well, I'm definitely moving.
Okay.
I think what I'm gonna do is, can I do a persuasion roll to look at the guards and say, "Look, they're not supposed to be here. Everybody, get them out." So to kind of get
Okay.
a mob to stop the intruders.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a persuade roll with a bonus die.
Okay. I'm gonna spend an Eureka point for this. Ooh,
pretty
-8! Let's go! Yes!
Nice. Okay, so you see, it looks like a group of actors, some stagehands move forward, and it looks like they are about to seize some of these individuals, including the old woman. So,
Yeah.
actually, I
I'm-
kept
I
forgetting
wanna-
to push
I
this
don't want to
button here.
move.
Okay, so you are also going to have to avoid some certain props. So since you're on the other side of the stage, we'll say that you are trying to move between other mannequins, other prop weapons and stuff. Go ahead and give me a dex roll to get through them.
I will use an Eureka point and a bonus die. My dex is like 40. I need all the help I can get, man. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna spend 4 of my luck.
Okay, so as you just kind of sidestep between all of these props and make your way through.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Darth Davey. Says I look pretty tonight.
You're not going
alright.
to do the ooh or anything for him?
What, ooh? You think
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give that away willy-nilly?
Yeah, good point. Super chat for the oohs from us, obviously.
Okay, so let's see. This one actually made it through. So this guy gets 3. Boom, boom. He's gonna try to get over the props. I think all of these guys are gonna have to make some sort of a check to get over the props. $91. You see, this guy falls flat on his face. Number 1 falls on his face. He is unable to move any further. This guy.
I'll point to them and say, stop them.
Seize them.
Seize them.
Stop them at
Let's
once.
see. You know what? I'm gonna roll that again, but I'm gonna give them a penalty die because they are being hampered by stagehands and actors. So
Camellia Simps are grabbing them.
fail. He is unable to move forward. He actually gets up to about here, and he's unable to move any further forward. This next individual passes through the door. He gets just about to the props, and he's going to try to get through them while also being harassed by the mob.
He's
So
been
gonna
hampered
get
by the
a
hamperers.
penalty die. Let's see. Regular success. You see this guy, he's pretty burly. He's got kind of a big belly, and he just takes the actors and shoves them aside and keeps moving forward. So that was 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4. And he's gonna keep moving forward. And then let's see.
So there's only because we can't see it in our combat trackers. So
Can you not see it?
No, you just see us.
Okay, so you can see this individual as he shoves these people aside. He is getting very close to Jimmy. In fact, he is right up on Jimmy.
So there's one that is. But hold on, Jimmy is in props. That guy is in actors.
Right,
Where do you see?
but
this?
they're on opposite sides of
They're
the.
on
They're
the
in the.
stream.
Yeah, on the stream.
Oh,
Oh,
So he is right up on you. He does not have possession of the torso just yet. So he's going to have to get that from you in order to get it, in order to succeed in his task. Next up, this guy is going to try to move forward. Boom. He's going to get past the props and the actors. That was actually so. Why are you watching the stream? You're stream sniping.
Because I can't figure out where the people are, and you keep saying like, as you can see here, and I was like, no, I can't see. I don't
yeah,
know
we
where they
couldn't.
are.
Nobody knew shit till you told us.
Yeah,
Penalty
that's
die.
why I was
Even
like,
with
well,
that,
watch.
This guy slides in between all of the people who are hampering him just before the props, and he moves forward and gets right up on Jimmy. So that was 1, 2,
So he's also in actors.
3. Yes, and he is actually going to try to wrestle the. He's going to
Wrestle with
try to
Jimmy?
wrestle it away from Jimmy. So Jimmy, he's going to do a fighting brawl roll. I'm going to need you to give me an opposing roll if you're going to try to keep it from him.
oh gosh. Well, normally I hate
This.
violence, but yeah, okay. Let's see here.
But today you
where's
love
my
it.
fighting brawl. Huh?
By the
Said-
way,
But
your
today you love
eyes are hidden, Ma, so we can't see your GM.
Yeah, we
dice
only see
rolls.
shadow.
We only see shadow dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I can
don't
use a
know what
Eureka
to
point,
use to oppose.
right?
So he rolled. Oh man, how do I fix that?
I could roll a Eureka point, right? Or use a Eureka point for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Fighting brawl.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So he actually failed in his roll. So as he moves forward, he tries to reach out. You yank it away from him, and he falls flat on his face. Eldritch, I need you to tell me what you're gonna do. You've got an action. So basically, it's like you're just like walking
How close
towards
can
the
I
door.
get to anyone?
You are lagging way behind.
You know, Moss, Eureka these nuts.
Ooh.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Why am I so slow? I got high dex. I didn't roll bad. I passed.
Yeah, but your move stayed the same, but your move is very slow.
Why?
It's a derivative of your stats.
But my stats are good.
Like size and
You're a derivative.
strength.
Diminutive. You're diminutive.
Hey, look, you gained an indefinite
So-
insanity.
Both of your
Again.
Both your
Damn it,
strength
Moss.
and dex are below your size, so your move is very slow.
Who can I shoot from here, you son bitch?
You're gonna shoot somebody in the middle of the opera?
Nobody can hear me. I'm gonna move close as I can, and then tell me what I see.
Okay, so you move one step forward.
One step.
Yeah.
Come on. That's
Yeah,
just
one step.
ridiculous. I'm the fastest one here.
Well, one step on the location tracker, I should say.
Oh.
So you try to pick up the pace. You waddle forward, and as you do, you can see you can see backstage a mob of people as the actors are taking stage behind the curtain. You can see that there are a mob of actors and stagehands who are basically trying to get a hold of a couple of people behind the backstage, and you can see that you can make out a couple of them as being opposition.
I'm looking for dinner rolls. I got 5. Extreme
s-
success.
You see a couple of ushers actually carrying around baskets of dinner rolls, and they point at you.
I get bored with this chase and I go get some rolls.
All right. At this point, they see
With
you
my
make eye
extreme
contact.
success.
He pulls out a roll and throws it at you full speed.
I take them and I wait.
All right. So Eldritch has forfeited the match.
Just yells out bibbity boppity and throws rolls
Bibbidi
at-
bobbidi. India, you
Hello.
are now standing in front of what is a burst open door. And you've got 4 actions. You can see that Jimmy is currently wrestling the torso away from the from one of the enemies just ahead.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to move a few steps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're gonna have to move 3 steps to get and catch up with Jimmy.
Okay. I will move 3 steps to catch up with Jimmy.
Okay, after your second move, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity save or something similar, as you see that there is a large nose which has fallen from its prop on the wall and blocked your path.
Okay. So a dexterity save, would that be just a dexterity roll?
Yes. Did I say
Okay.
save? Yeah, it's just a dexterity roll.
Okay.
Totally.
Hey! You
Whoa!
leap over
Nice.
She stole my dice.
and make it just ahead of Jimmy. That was 1, 2, 3. So you and Jimmy are keeping right on pace. Next up is Jimmy. You've also got 3 actions.
Oh gosh. So got the fella on the ground. I want to say at this point I'm just gonna grab I'm just gonna take the torso, take it off of its thing, and run with it.
Okay. I'm going to need you to give me a strength roll.
He didn't learn not to touch the bad things, did he?
No, he didn't. Yeah, I don't know if I want to burn a Eureka point on this. I only got 2 left.
You may want to.
He's got a pretty. Oh, screw it. I'm going to use it. He's got a pretty high strength, but we'll see.
There you go.
Nice.
Regular success.
Okay. Very good. So you yank this torso, and this thing is actually pretty heavy. It's pretty unwieldy, so you kind of have to bear hug it in order to carry it. It's almost enough to slow you down, but that is one action. You've got 2 actions left.
Man, I'm just gonna sprint away from the bad people.
Okay, so you move forward one tick on the location tracker, and as you do, you can see that there is yet another congregation of actors. They're wandering around, they're putting their costumes on. Some of them are doing vocal warm-ups, and they're all congregated into one big group that's going to be tough to traverse through. I need you to try and get through them the best way you know how.
Do I still have an action or?
Yes, you've got an action.
Okay. I'm gonna point to the guy who was trying to the dearly departed. It was Miss Cavallero or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point to that guy and say, "Hey, that fella there. He says Miss Cavallero sounded like a croaking bullfrog."
Oh God. Go ahead and give me a give me another fast talk roll.
Okay. And I'm gonna burn the last Eureka point. Is that fast talk?
Yep.
Here it comes.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. You see some of them turn. And they get all kinds of angry, and they move towards the old man who is just standing up from the floor with his crickety knees. And you move forward, yet another on the track. Clay, it is your turn.
Moving through the door towards the big nose, I guess.
All right, so boom, boom. All right, so you can get to the nose, and unfortunately, you cannot interact with it just yet.
Oh no, I can't interact with the nose. I'm so sad.
All right.
I'm not sad about that.
All right. So you see, as the old man points over at Jimmy and tells her to chase after him, she looks back at Jimmy and makes her way at you and moves forward. Boom. She's going to try to get through the actors who are congregated and currently making their way towards the old man. Let's see. Oh, and at this point, she just can't make her way through. She is stuck. Let's see. The old man is going to try to get up and finally vault over this nose while this nose is going to be the death of him. While this crowd is inching towards him. So he's going to get a penalty die on this. He's going to get stuck here. Oh, no! He got a success! So he
What is
sees
with these fives?
as the torso gets further out of his reach, rage fills his eyes, and he springs up unnaturally fast for a man of his, at least appearing his age. Springs up and he jogs forward. He gets, how many actions? He gets boom, boom. And you see he tries to move through that same crowd of actors again. He says, "Get out of my way!" And he's going to make, he doesn't have intimidation, so I'm going to count that as probably appearance. Ah! Damn! And you see that they kind of turn towards him and look at him with rage in their eyes. He is stuck at the actors. Next is Camellia.
Hello. Yes. Okay. Where is... There's a person by Jimmy, right? Or did Jimmy pass him already?
Jimmy is actually Jimmy is the furthest forward. So Jimmy has gotten past the group of actors.
Okay. So I will try again to get them stopped by the actors to kind of give them a penalty die.
Okay.
And I will say, hey everybody, they are. They're not supposed to be in here. I think they're trying to ruin the play. Everybody, stop them. Get security.
All right, go ahead and give me another persuade roll.
All right, I will do that. And do I get a bonus die for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. My persuasion is 96, but let's go. Here we go. I got a regular success.
Nice. Okay. So you see that they all begin trying to restrain this old man. Oh, and I screwed up when I did his what he said earlier. He says, "Get out of my way."
I was gonna remind you.
Okay, so you took one action. You've got yet another action. So do you move forward?
Yep. I run. Yes.
All right, you run. All right, so I got to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure how to unhide these rolls.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. It's
trust you.
Yeah, as long as the chat sees them, and the chat can see them.
You know what? I can see the chat. I'm good. You know, this is why Eruda hides his scripts, because he knows I will look at the stream. One time he had like this entire thing there that was talking about like what if the characters asked this question, so I asked that question, and then he looked at me, and then he looked at the stream, and then slowly moved the box out.
Nice.
All right, so you have made you've made these people much angrier. This guy's going to try to get through the props yet again with a penalty die as he is trying to get through. Oh, oops. Forgot to give him a penalty. Here, I'll do it again.
Bianca!
Oh, wow. He did even better that time. So he got a regular success. He shoves the actors aside and is able to hop through the props. So that is 1, 2. He has one more action. He's going to try to move forward again. Actually, you know what he's going to do?
He's gonna have babies.
You're gonna hear him. You're gonna hear him speak in Italian and point over towards you all.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna make a persuade roll.
But that should be at a penalty because I'm dressed like the actors. He's not.
No, but that is true. But India and Clay are not.
I'm behind my nose. Nobody can see me.
You're the biggest one of the group.
Okay, yeah, he's standing well over the nose. Never mind. Everybody can see him.
All right, so this guy is also going to try to get through everybody. And he's going to
Did
take a
he
penalty
succeed?
die. Maybe.
Did the persuasion dude succeed? Wow. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna go to the stream and look.
Why would you do this? You ruin it for yourself and everybody else, Sevvy, when you do this. It's like, so when you're sitting at a table, like at an IRL game, do you get up and you walk around behind the DM and look at his notes?
I annoy them until they tell me what I want to know. Yes.
That is, in character, so I understand. You see this guy, he hops up and he pushes through, even with his penalty dice, he pushes through the crowd and makes his way over. You see that some of the individuals who were up next, the other actors who were congregating, have turned their attention towards you, and he is going to just make his way through them without a penalty die. And he does. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Next up is this one.
Confirm she annoys me for clues and tries to peek at GM secrets. Nice.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like, how's that fun? How's that fun?
Wait,
Okay, you know what?
Sevvy, do you read the last page of a mystery?
Yes.
I knew it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah, I'm curious. Yes, I will.
All right, so this individual is going to seize the opportunity of everybody turning their attention towards India and Clay and move through them. He does make it there. And Jimmy, he is, let's see, he is actually going to be just right up on you. And, oh, wrong one. And he is going to attempt to wrestle it away from you once again.
Oh, I don't have any more inspiration die. Or Eureka points, sorry.
All right, go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll.
I mean, you've been rolling pretty astoundingly well. I mean, you had a brawl of like 25 or something, and you kept just like...
So, well, you know, now you jinxed it. Thanks a lot.
No, you're going to impale it.
There you go.
Oh!
Damn!
You didn't impale, but you still made it.
Good job, 24. Let's go.
It's
So,
Night at the Opera with Jimmy.
I got to tell you, this guy has a 65 in brawl, and he still failed.
That guy's rolling like I am.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ain't
Well,
the size of your brawl, it's the size of your roll, Moss.
Next
you-
time,
Everybody loves rolls.
send somebody who knows how to fight, fella.
as he makes his way over to you, I just imagine as he's you're trying to carry this, and he goes to reach for it, and he leaps after you, and you just kick forward, and you kick him straight in the knee, hyperextending it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ouch.
Way to go, Jimmy. Club that son of a bitch.
I believe in you, Jimmy.
All right. This guy's gonna try to get to the
He just made
actor.
his day.
If you survive, I'll give you a kiss.
And he fails. This guy's stuck. He's trying to get through, and everybody is blocking his path. Eldritch, are you still eating rolls?
I take a bite out of my roll and I stand up. I go, "These fucking assholes! They violated my motherfucking rights."
Murdering the English language.
To the guys who are messing with them, and then I sit back down and then I leave.
Okay.
How Johnny Dangerous.
Let's say give me a either a fast talk or a persuade roll.
He left though.
I think he went to go get coffee or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Well, I'll
do
tell you
this
what.
without you, Mr. G.
I'll just roll it for him. Come on now.
Get the greatest of successes.
Let's see. His fast talk is not good. His persuade is only slightly better. Fail. You see that the ushers continue handing out bread rolls. All right. India Maria, you have just passed over the props. As you move forward, you can see that there are a congregation of people moving towards you, actually, trying to restrain you.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? Try to dodge through them, persuade them otherwise?
My rolls
Hey.
haven't been so
Oh,
hot
God.
lately.
Jimmy got an Eureka point from Erudai to Jimmy for being such a good pupil of Ward. And I'm not gonna say the rest.
Yeah.
Eggplant water.
Please.
Whoa,
Get
whoa,
it.
whoa! I want to hear the rest.
Get it,
Eggplant
Jimmy.
water.
Thank
The
you,
newest,
Mr.
the newest
Master.
health phrase is eggplant water.
I'd just say aubergine, a moist aubergine, and just walk
Ew.
away.
Moist aubergine.
But I gotta do everything poetically. I'm sorry. That's
Man.
what I do when I write.
Is this
Come
an
on.
episode of Reading Rainbow? I love it. All right. So India.
So I could persuade? And then what
Yeah,
else?
you can do that, or you can try to
You can
dodge through them. You can try to
You could stealth.
divert.
She could stealth.
I'm good at stealth.
Yeah, you could try to find a little pocket and hide from them if you'd like.
Yeah, Mexican ninja.
Okay, I'll just stealth.
Okay, so you make your way into a little nook and you duck down trying to get away, and you got a critical success!
Oh,
I
God!
did!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Wow!
I can't believe you rolled a 1!
Okay.
I know.
So I will say this. Since you rolled that 1, you find yourself a little nook, and as you do, you watch as these people, this angry mob, moves right in front of your little nook, not even having the faintest idea of where you went. You basically vanish from reality, and you can stealthily move forward past the next obstacle without a check. That's for your bonus.
Yeah, let's go. I'm sneaky like that.
All right, and you've got one action left. You can see that there are two brawlers. There are two individuals who are currently engaged with Jimmy, trying to take away his new toy.
I could do a fighting brawl. Let's try to help Jimmy.
Okay, you want to try to impede them?
Yeah.
All right, so you've got one. You see he is slightly larger. Let me see. Let me get this other one pulled up here. Okay, so these guys are both relatively big. You see one guy, he is a little bit smaller, but he's a little bit more dexterous. He's got they both got slick back hair. One of them's a little bit younger than the other. Are you particular in which one you go for?
I mean, I feel brave enough to take the tallest one there.
The tallest one there. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll. Are you using a weapon? Do you have a melee weapon to use?
I don't think I've ever got a melee weapon. All I have is firearms.
Yeah, we left her pipe bender on the fire escape, so she doesn't have that right now from last time.
All I have is my fists.
Okay.
And my kicks. Okay, fighting brawl. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy.
6. So you could. Well, let me go ahead and I'm gonna roll his.
It's okay, Miss India. You tried your best.
So as you go to kick, you can see he. Well, actually, I'll give you the option. Do you want to try to spend 6 of your luck to succeed this roll?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so
Let's
you
go.
make it. You make a successful attack. Yeah, as you go to kick out, he tries to block your kick, but you're able to make it through his guard. Go ahead and roll me your damage, which should be next to. Let me pull your sheet up real quick so I can see exactly what it is you're looking at. So on your fighting brawl, you see the damage there. It says 1d3. Just double click on that.
Nice.
1d3 damage. Okay, very good. So he takes 2 points of damage, and that was on 2. All right, you see, you give him a good kick. Why won't it let me? Oh, that's why, because it's locked.
I'll make it special. It's gonna be a windmill kick.
A windmill kick.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so you give him a good windmill kick and kick him right upside the face. It does. You look and you see he spits out blood and glares down at you. All right.
Go.
So with that, let's see, Jimmy, it is your turn, my friend.
Run into traffic.
As you can see that the stage door out back is within reach.
Well, you know what? The security guard knows Jimmy. He can probably talk to the security guard to help him and stop the other people.
Maybe, but maybe I might also help things along a little bit here. Am I close to the fellow that India's fighting?
Yes, you all are in one big clusterfuck of a group.
Can I give him a good old whack with the torso?
You would guess that this is probably too heavy to be used as a weapon. I mean, it's a full human-sized torso, and you'd guess it probably weighs about 50, 60 pounds.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to hit him with it, but okay.
I mean, what's your strength?
My strength is 60.
You know what? Sure. I'll allow it. If you want to try to body slam him with it, I'll allow it. So go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll. And you're wanting to do the same one that India Maria just attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a gentleman, saving India Maria. Although technically India Maria saved him.
I was like, it's the other way around, Sevvy.
Oh my god.
You leave her alone.
3 brawl rolls so far, under 25%.
All right. Go ahead and give me roll me a 1d3.
Could I possibly get a bonus with that since it's
You know
I'm using
what?
something?
Your build is 1, so you get a damage bonus of 1d4 already. But I tell you what, you using that extra weight, go ahead and just type in /roll 1d3 plus 1d6.
1d3 plus 1d6, you said?
Yep.
Okay. D6 /roll. Whoa, that was weird.
I think the roll goes first.
Yeah, roll has to be first. Or you can do /die, DIE.
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 D bought D.
D bought D. 1d3 plus 6. Okay, so it's roll /1d3 plus 6.
1d3 plus 1d6.
Yeah, /roll
Plus 1
space.
/roll space. This should not take so long. Oh dear.
Slash before the roll.
The slash roll.
Here, let me see. I'll put it in the chat. /roll 1d3 plus 1d6.
Did I mention that I didn't do very well in school?
Dang it! It won't let me put it in the chat. Dag nabbit.
Just write
change where the
slash.
thing is.
Just
Yeah.
write slash instead of doing the slash. The slash is the problem.
There we go. I put the formula in the video chat for you.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Formulaic.
Here we go. Copy. Thrill as Jimmy copies and pastes.
12
But
hours
replace the word
later.
slash with an actual /. It wouldn't let me type it. It wouldn't let me put an
Okay,
actual
you have
slash
to
in
do
there.
the slash before the roll.
Yes.
/roll
Space.
1 space
Yep. And 1d3 plus 1d6.
1d3 plus 1d6.
One eternity later.
I don't understand why this won't work.
All right, I'll tell
I
you
did
what.
it exactly as you said.
I'll do it.
Okay, hold on.
I'll do it.
Okay.
6 damage. Okay.
Oh, thank
So
goodness.
you charge forward, and as you make contact with this torso, using it as a bludgeon, you make contact, and you make contact with this sternum, and you hear a sickening crack.
Ooh.
As you see his eyes go wide, and then he just falls backwards, unconscious. He has taken a major wound.
Oh golly. And
Serves
then,
him right.
Are you all right, Miss India?
I'm all right. I fought bigger.
All right, and you've got 2 actions left. You see the door to the outside is within your reach.
Then I am going to sprint towards the door.
All right, you make your way towards the door, and as you make your way out the door, you see Marco standing there, standing guard. He looks at you with deference, kind of stands back, and you can see that the traffic here in Milan right now is incredibly heavy. If you want to proceed any further, you're going to have to find some way to get through this traffic.
Golly. I feel like I should wait for my friends to catch up, but can I tell Marco to guard the door?
You know where we're at? We are all staying at the hotel together. Just go there.
All right, well, I will attempt to run in the direction of the hotel.
Yep, that's what we said earlier. If we ever got separated, just hotel it.
Okay, so how do you plan on getting through the traffic? Are you going to dodge the cars? Are you going to try to stop them?
Man, I feel like Jimmy would try to dodge.
Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Chameleon, for $19.99 for Jimmy. I always got your back, Jimmy.
Oh, hell yeah. Way to be a bro.
All right. So, Jimmy, I'm going to need you to give me a dodge roll.
You playing Frogger with Jimmy?
Dive and dodge. What? And you know what? I am going to bust out that Eureka point. Here we go. My dodge is 33. Oh, no.
Oh, man. So as you try to make your way through, the traffic is too heavy. I actually just looked up.
Get isekai'd.
I actually just looked up what the damage would be if you were to get hit by a car in this game. Not good. Not good for you. But as you try to make your way through, the traffic is too heavy. You cannot get through at this point in time. So next up, Clay, you're stuck at the props, my friend.
Yep. So I'm assuming even with his near maximum human strength, he cannot move this. He's going to have to go over it.
He can try.
Why not? We'll do it. We're going to try and make a strength check. Just shove it out of the way. See
All
if
right.
he fails horribly here. No, he
70.
succeeded.
Regular success? Okay. I would say that given your strength, you're able to lift the lighter edge up and just toss it over to the side. So you are now past the props. You've got one action left. Do you want to just move forward, or do you want to do anything else?
Gonna move. Basically, he's moving towards the actors with purpose, just with a glare and an intimidating move. Like he's just gonna walk right through them. So,
okay, very good.
Setting himself up for his intimidation next round.
All right. So, Katarina is gonna try to get through this group of actors once again, and she does. She makes it through, and she keeps moving forward. 1, 2, and Jimmy, you see an old woman standing right next to you, and she stops and she looks at you almost with a blank look on her face, as if now that she's caught you, she doesn't know what to do. And you see, as you look at her, you see a certain sadness in her eyes. She opens her mouth to try to say something, and no sound comes out, but just a faint. Give me a spot hidden roll real quick, if you would.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't love that. Let's see here.
Don't worry, it's not supernatural. There's no such thing.
There's no such thing as the supernatural.
I don't believe in
Regular success.
ghosts.
You see her tongue has been cut out, and she is unable to speak.
Gosh, that must be awful sore.
All right, so the old man is gonna attempt to make his way through the crowd. Let's see. And he failed. Dagnabbit. He just can't make. There's a couple of guys that he was not able to persuade, and they're still got hold of his jacket, and they will not let him go as he tries to get through. He is still stuck. Camellia.
I have a question. Can I just go through the entire time without having to do an action? Can I just use all of my actions to just run?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I will just do all my actions to catch up to Jimmy. I mean, like if I spend the entire time running, how much does that get me closer to Jimmy?
So you've got 2 actions. That would be basically you would be caught up to Jimmy.
Okay. All right. I will be caught up to Jimmy then.
Okay.
But then I have no more actions, right?
Correct. So what you're going to have to do is get through this hazard, this group of actors which are currently getting ready and putting on costumes and warming up their vocal cords and everything. I'm going to need you to give me some sort of roll to try to get through them.
Okay. I will say I'll try to persuade them to. Okay, can I do maybe like a spot hidden to like figure out a place to like move through them?
Sure.
Okay,
I'll allow it.
I'll do that. I'll spend an Eureka point for this.
What do you roll for? The fuck out my way.
Regular 6s.
Yeah. As they are putting on their costumes, you see that there is a narrow pathway through around a table where a couple of pharaohs are still smoking and playing cards, and another crowd. So you're able to make your way nimbly through this crowd, and you use the rest of your movement to catch up with Jimmy. You are now at the intersection just outside where the traffic is heaviest.
Can I just like I'm not gonna roll, but can I just tell Katerina, Katerina, we know it's you. We know they aged you and they took out your tongue and your larynx, and that's why you can't talk. But we're not your enemy. Stop trying to help them. Help us instead. Maybe we can try to help you.
Give me a persuasion roll with a bonus die.
Yep. I will spend an Eureka point for this. Skills. Persuade! I feel very persuasive today. I feel like a 2 type of persuasive.
Very nice. You see, she she almost breaks down crying. You see tears begin to run out of her tear ducts, and her eyes fill up like wells. And then she blinks and she gives you a nod and goes,
This poor lady. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Nice going, Miss Camellia. You just made her cry.
No, I think Gore can do the ritual to get back her voice.
God. Sorry though. Okay, so this cultist is gonna try to get through these guys yet again.
Nice. Boss, I'm just happy you did not do the Young Frankenstein monster. I was exactly. Like,
oh man. Okay, this one is stuck. Let's see. I got too many windows open.
Sevvy's never made anyone break down
this
and cry
guy
before.
is
Right
going he's going
cry.
to saunter over to Jimmy and try to get it out of his hands yet again.
Oh, shucks, not again.
These cultists are so persistent.
Ooh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like he got a success.
Laser focus.
Burning a Eureka point. All right. Oh no.
Fail.
But if you think about it, we have the chameleon, and Gore knows the ritual. Gore could do the ritual.
Well, you know.
Definitely, you could certainly try. All
Doesn't mean
right.
we want these dust mops holding on to this here torso.
And with that, he is going to try to get through. Let's see. He made it through. Boom, boom. Use that. So his last action, he's going to try to get through the traffic here.
So did he take it or?
Oh yeah. So as
Okay.
you, so he got a. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't clarify that. So this guy actually got a success. You all watch as he just yanks this torso out of Jimmy's hands finally, and he turns towards the traffic with the intent to cross the street. Oh no. Dang it. He rolled a 72 when he was supposed to roll a 70.
And he hit a car and got hit by a car and died.
This guy, actually, Jimmy, give me a luck roll real quick.
Oh no. Good luck, Jimmy. You can do it. You get me. Get me.
You know what? I'll use my last Eureka.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Holy shit.
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my God! Shut up!
You watch as he
Beautiful.
tries to step out into traffic, but this additional weight that he's taken on has made him much less dexterous. He takes 8 points of damage as he is hit by a speeding car.
And the thing flies out of his hand and lands in Jimmy's with that kind of roll. -9.
Yeah, you see he flies through the air and lands on the ground. The torso skids across the asphalt, and it is up for grabs. The traffic is now stopped as there is a man who is still conscious. You can tell his eyes are still open, but he is struggling to get up. He has got a major wound. Let's see. This next one is still unconscious. This one is going to try to get through the actors again. Let's see if he can do it.
I'm sure this guy's boss will replace his spleen with somebody else's with the ritual.
He
I'm sure
does?
he's fine.
Boom. All right. And you see this guy, since the traffic has stopped, he runs over and he picks up the torso and begins making his way down the street. Eldritch, you're still watching the opera, yes?
I was getting up. I started to leave, and as I leave, I goes, "These fucking assholes! They ruined this beautiful opera. These assholes! I want them deported away." And then I eat more of my roll as I'm walking out the door.
All right. Are you just like heading? Are you?
Fucking tragedy?
Are you just heading out the front door?
I'm heading out whatever door is closest to where these idiots are.
All right. Fair enough. All right. So.
Since it's gonna
That door
take
is
me
open.
12 years, I'm
Yeah,
in no rush.
it's gonna take. Yeah, you're just like walking. I guess I'll follow.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
we moved the stuff. We broke the door, moved the props out of your way.
All right. So, India Maria, you watch as a burly man gets hit by a car. The traffic stops as he is trying to get up. Another man bolts past you and tries to pick up this torso. You've got
Nomi's
3
not here.
actions.
No, he's
Oh.
not here, but I'm sure she would try to stop the guy by taking the thing away and punching him or something.
Slap.
All right. So, India.
It's usually violence.
I wish Clay was a little faster.
Yeah, don't we all?
At the... Okay. All right, India. So it is your turn. You watch as a burly man yanks this torso out of Jimmy's hands. He promptly turns and tries to get through traffic, is hit by a car, and is thrown several feet across the ground, is struggling to get up. It looks like he's probably got a couple of broken bones as blood leaks from his face. You watch as another man bolts past you and runs towards the torso and picks it up. I think you're muted.
She is.
I am muted. Okay, I was gonna say, like, what is my action here? What can I do? I can run behind him, and as I'm running behind him, get the momentum that I need to jump, and then like kick him from the back and stab him with my heel. Is that
I
too
like
much?
it.
Is that too much? Okay.
Not at all. You got
Okay.
1, 2. The traffic is stopped, so we will say that you're able to get past that relatively easily. Go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll.
It's not going to be a good one, but I'll try. Oh, okay. It worked.
Nice.
Extreme success. Okay. Let's see. Which one is this one? Which one's got it? That one
God,
does.
she's some kind of
Okay.
warrior woman.
I'm gonna give this guy a penalty die. Yeah, he fails. Go ahead and roll your damage for your attack, and that would be the 1d3 that's next to the fighting brawl.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice, 3 damage. Okay. So you jump up and give him a good kick. Your heel pierces his back, and he screams out in pain. Ah! Bibbidi boppity! Gah!
Wow. So much like it feels like I'm there in Milan.
Mamma mia!
If he had said that or just yelled out like ragu.
My spaghetti! Prego! Okay, so he actually
Sorry,
as
Chrysanthemum.
as you do this, you see he stumbles forward and drops the torso. Jimmy, it is your turn. Now's your chance. You've got 3 actions, my friend, and nothing standing in your way.
Yeah, definitely gonna dive for that torso. But you know, while I'm moving towards it, I'm gonna draw my 45. I'm gonna level it at the guy. It's like, ain't no use in continuing, sir. I will shoot.
All right. As he's like bleeding from his back, as India digs her heel out of his back, trying to retrieve her shoe. I would say probably an intimidate roll, but I would give you a bonus die on that one.
Sweet. Jimmy is not the most intimidating figure, believe it or not.
Yeah, but a 45 in your hands is probably pretty intimidating.
Wow.
42.
This guy
Not when you roll a
is
42.
rock hard.
All right. So you look, and he just stares up at you with rage. But you go, and I assume you pick up the torso and take off.
Bibbidi boppity rage.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Gonna run.
Okay, you pick up the torso, and you have effectively left the chase. With that, you all can continue to move forward. You see that those of you who are still standing in the streets as Jimmy gets away, you see the old man. He comes out the door, shaking off what is left of the actors who almost like push him out the door. And the gentlemen who are following him, trying to get the torso, congregate around him. And you watch as he begins yelling and screaming. Katerina actually begins beating him with her fists.
Yeah, get it, girl.
Just
Good
basically
job.
just beating him on the shoulder and basically saying, as he says, "What are you beating me for?" Do you all do anything now, or do you just kind of go your separate ways?
Well, I will ask the guy who stole Katerina's voice. Did you do the ritual, or did somebody else do the ritual for you?
He looks at you and he says, "What do you think?"
Well, clearly, okay. I'll do a psychology then
Okay.
to be able to tell.
Jesus Christ.
I got
That's
an
pretty good
8.
roll.
I mean,
got an
yeah.
extreme success.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he did the ritual.
Yeah, you would guess that he's got a look on his face that is unrepentant guilt.
Okay, give her back her voice.
I am sorry, but the process is finished. There is no way I can give her back her voice. It
I
is
take out my gun.
I would
That's
say I
true.
put my gun to his head.
Yeah, I take out my gun and say, give her back her voice.
Okay, I will try, but there is no guarantees.
Sevvy, you need to do it more intimidating. You need to be like, give her back her voice. I ain't even playing. Just like that.
I ain't playing.
Go ahead and give me a intimidate roll with a bonus die because he's got 2 guns to his head at this point.
All right, I will
And Clay
use
looking down
and we'll do a Eureka point for this.
Listen here, old boy. If you survive its experience,
Oh, -2! Let's go! Let's go! That kind of rolls for the win.
He says, okay, I will try, but there is no guarantees it will work the second time.
I
listen
don't
here.
fucking care. We got a chameleon. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Listen here, Twinkle Toes. You're gonna teach me how to do this when you're done.
Clay's just gonna look at the old man. Who the hell are you all of a sudden?
What are you talking about, old boy? Anywho, listen, ma'am, I can help you with your problem here. There's only one solution for what's happened to you.
She looks at you with hopeful eyes.
Yeah, and I go, that's the wrong look. I tell her to open her mouth. I start putting a gun towards it.
She winces in fear. And she says,
Do you really want to live like this after what they've taken from you? Old girl.
Clay's just gonna raise the gun up, and he's just going to point at the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people standing around out here in the traffic. Not here. And grab the little guy, the old guy, whoever he is, just wrap his hand around the back of his neck and just start marching him towards the street and whistle for a taxi.
Yep.
Alright.
No, I'll go with Clay, making sure that this guy's covered. If he tries anything, we blow his brains out.
Well, old girl, you had your chance. Now
okay.
you're gonna have to live with your consequences.
So you all make your way into the traffic. You get yourself a couple of taxis. Traffic resumes, and you make your way. I assume you make your way past back to the hotel.
Oh no, we're not gonna take them to the hotel. We'll
Okay.
just take them to the location that they did the ritual in the first place.
Yeah, I think we need to go to the warehouse, don't we?
Yeah, we'll ask. I'll phone in Jimmy and I will say, hide it. Bring the chameleon to this address.
Okay. So we'll just fast track it and say that you find a phone somewhere. After we'll say you make your way back to the Portello, you find yourself a payphone and you call back to the hotel and inform Jimmy.
And when we
Alright.
get to the warehouse, Clay is going to basically stay outside and actually stand guard unobtrusively as he can to make sure that nobody interrupts him, whatever they're going to be doing inside.
All right. And you actually, as you get inside, he says, well, I'll tell you what, he would probably tell you this before you made it there. He says, I need my chameleon. The chameleon is a part of the ritual.
Yeah, no, the chameleon is coming.
You mean my chameleon?
All right. So you make your way over to the Portello. Jimmy, are you going to bring, what's the chameleon's name now?
Oh, the chameleon's name is Woola, after John Carter's faithful Martian hound.
I like it. All right. So you bring Woola over to the Portello. And you all make your way into the very same warehouse on the very same slab. and eldritch. Let me change the music here because this isn't appropriate for this.
Yeah, a little bit of piano music.
Yeah, we need some like something a little bit more.
Some Gregorian chant or something like that.
Yeah.
Somber.
Let me see. Pause the stream. Because I will not carry out this ritual with swing music.
Man, what kind of rituals you go to? Yeah, while the guy's setting up for the ritual, Jimmy's going to have his 45 trained on him the whole time, keeping a close eye on Woola. Anything happens to him, mister, I'm going to fill you full of lead.
You see, I understand.
You understand? Nothing but a greasy smear on the floor.
You see.
Everyone's
And
become New Yorkers suddenly. Weird.
you watch as both he and Katerina lay on the tablet. So,
Listen, old boy, you better explain this to me before you do it and as you do it. And you better explain it right, or I'm going to decorate this slab with your brains.
Gory.
so you need to take.
They don't call me Gore for nothing.
You need to take my blood and her blood and mix it with the chameleon saliva.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
And then you all need to link hands and recite this poem. And
Write it down.
you see, he writes it down, just kind of a short little poem. And he says, you need to repeat it until the process is completed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
How many people do you need to perform this ritual?
It takes a certain amount of a magical essence. As long as you have it between you, it will work.
Oh. Man,
Keep going there, Junior Soprano.
I feel like somebody
And-
should make sure he's telling the truth. That isn't just going to end up with us all under his control somehow.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
old
do
boy, if it doesn't work-
psychology
Okay.
to see if he's telling the truth.
Holy shit.
Oh, nope, I fumbled.
Ooh.
I
To the
don't.
best of your knowledge, he's telling the truth.
Moss, what can I roll to see if what he's learning is actual magic and correct and whatever? Or is there any mythos or
You could give me, yeah, you could do occult.
all right? I'm gonna roll a cult with a bonus die and a Eureka, because this is worth it to me. It's so worth it. I got a -9.
Pretty good roll.
Damn! Extreme success. Yeah. So the ritual which he is describing sounds consistent with the
What
way
I've
that,
read.
that most rituals are carried out. It sounds like he is telling the truth.
Well, I also read about this one, did I not?
Yes, you did. So this all sounds like it's pretty well coherent with what it is that you had read. He says, using the paste, you need to draw this symbol. And he draws a symbol of what looks to be it looks like some sort of organ. I mean, you're not necessarily medically trained, but you'd guess it'd probably be the larynx.
I copy it into my journal.
Okay. Let's
By the way,
see.
old boy, who taught you how to do all of this? You don't seem, shall we say, the type.
I am a brother.
You have a brother?
I am a brother
A brother of what?
of the skin.
Ah, they let little fancy lads like you in there.
I didn't used to be fancy. I used to have a deep voice. And now I wanted to sing. I wanted the torso. So I took her voice.
I don't know, old boy. It sounds like you were always a fancy lad on the inside.
And
Yeah, really fancy.
he goes on to describe he tells you to draw the symbol. He also says that after an hour of meditation and visualization, you, as the caster, I assume you, Gore, will be the caster. After an hour of meditation while everybody else chants, you will delve your hands into the donor body, which would be...
Oh, I definitely want to do
which would be him,
Mm-hmm.
where there are lines marked, pinching off major vessels and connecting tubes between the thumb and forefinger, and the organ which you are transplanting is lifted out and placed on the circular stone table. And it is then repeated for the other person. Then the parts are installed in a similar fashion, but in reverse.
Does Jimmy see me do this?
Jimmy's there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what I need you to do, there is a cost for casting this spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull out. Who all is going to take part in the casting of the spell?
No, well, I assume we were all required.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clay is
Mhm.
guarding outside the building right now, so nobody interrupts.
Okay, so everybody but Clay. Am I to understand that correctly?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see if all this nonsense is real.
What's at the
Which
cost?
it's not.
So I need to know just how many magic points you all have.
Wait, this is gonna cost magic points?
Oh man, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to waste my magic points on this chick.
Well, you have max and current.
Yeah, and you regain magic points, which actually, Jimmy, you should have max magic
Oh,
points.
well then I have 17.
I have
Okay.
13.
I have 15. Wow, Jimmy's a magical boy.
You're
Okay.
all right.
And India has 8. Okay.
I'm not that great right now, guys. Not doing good.
So
But-
you need a total, mechanically, you need a total of 63
Holy shit!
Oh my
magic
God, I
points
don't know we have
between
enough.
all of you.
Does
Well,
it
what
count
about the
people
fancy
in the
boy?
ritual?
Yeah.
It does not count the people in the ritual. It counts the people
fuckity fuck.
casting the spell.
Yeah.
So, let me add these up real quick. And Jimmy,
Not
has-
enough. Maybe.
We might need Clay.
Might need
So-
play.
Between all of you, you all have a total of 53 magic points.
Damn,
Okay.
these other motherfuckers must be brimming with
Clay,
it.
how many magic points do you have?
Well, we tried. He has 13.
Would that get us enough?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, we'd be at 66, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So then I'll ask Clay to come in then.
Clay will reluctantly do so. He looks very uncomfortable with this, as if he has seen things like this before and been subjected to them, and he is not pleased about being dragged into this. But it's for the good of this woman.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Right. And if you do anything too untoward, there may be consequences, because this is supposed to be actually helping this woman, and that's the only reason that he is going to be partaking in something this horrific.
I mean, it's okay, Mr. York. There's no such thing as magic.
All
Have you
right.
ever been turned into something against your will? Had your mind clouded? You ever had your
Well,
teeth
no.
in a man's throat?
What?
Well, no, sir. Can't say I have.
Well, have you ever waded through trenches full of blood? Then you don't know what you're talking about. And he's
All
just going
right.
to sullenly look down at the woman, very angry with his fist, just...
So,
Now look what you've gone and done, you fool.
you all are 3 points extra. You can decide amongst yourselves who gets to keep 1 point, 2 points, or all 3 points. Doesn't matter.
But you said they come back, right?
They do come back
Eventually.
How long?
overnight.
Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
that's the one thing that replenishes after
I don't care.
sleeping.
It doesn't matter. Not like we're going to use them for something else, are we?
Never know. But
Yeah.
you all get together in a circle and interlock your hands. You begin chanting this strange chant in a tongue that is very foreign to you.
It's written down.
Eldritch, you go and you mark the throats of both the individual who you've come to know as Flavio Conti, and Caterina Cavallaro. You go and you mark their throats where you're about to plunge your hands. You sit there and you meditate as the rest of you continue chanting over and over and over and over. And as you continue chanting, the words kind of intermingle themselves with your psyche. I need everybody but Eldritch to give me a sanity roll real quick.
All right. I like sanity rolls. I'm pretty good at failing them. Let's see. Sanity roll. Current sanity. Let's see how badly I do. Oh, no, I did well. I got a negative
always
6,
fail
extreme
these.
success. Clay's seen this. He's been there. He's like, I can see through. I can see myself through.
Okay. Okay. And Camellia?
There you go.
Mark that off.
Failed.
Where's my notes?
Oh,
That's not
God.
bad.
Ah!
No.
Okay, so those of you who succeeded take 1 point of sanity loss, and those of you who failed also take 1 point of sanity loss. Golly.
Oh.
Do I get anything for having a negative
not
6
fair.
with an extreme success, or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's
Dang.
basically a minimum of 1. Now, Eldritch,
Mhm.
as this happens, you hear the chants almost raise in volume, fill the area, and come to a crescendo. At this point, you know deep in your instincts, it is time to make the transfer. You plunge your hands into Flavio's throat. You pull out his larynx. You see his eyes are glazed over in a blank stare. You do the same for Katerina. You plunge your hands in and grab her larynx, pull it out, and you make the transfer. You watch as the ritual is fully completed. Their throats begin to merge together. The skin merges together and leaves a scar which almost looks similar to a burn scar. You, my friend, you're going to take some sanity loss regardless because you are the caster of this spell.
Yeah.
7 points of sanity. My friend, I need you to make me an intelligence roll.
Oh boy.
I didn't do that. Who did that?
I don't know why. Okay. Yeah. So you succeeded on your intelligence roll, which means that you are going to suffer a bout of madness. I think that you. Oh man. You now have a new mania.
Mm-hmm.
I like a new mania.
Let me look this up real quick.
He collects them.
Like luggage.
This one's a foil one. This one is special edition. I guess I'm wondering, is this gonna fix her her tongue as well? Do we know?
You, my
Don't really
friend,
need-
I'm gonna
Probably not.
edit your sheet real quick.
No.
Oh
Edit
boy.
my sheet. How dare you?
You have a new mania called hemophilia. You
Hey, I'm Ophelia? That can't be
Like
that
blood?
bad.
Like blood? Like blood?
Eldritch Gore now has a mania, a psychopathic love of blood. You
Oh my
watch
God.
as you all come out of your trance. You end the chanting, and you watch as Eldritch, his hands covered in blood, begins licking his fingers.
What the hell is
Ew.
wrong with you?
Gee,
my
that's so
fucking
unsanitary.
God.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna lunge at,
I
at him and
expect
try to.
the
some
fuck?
Cthulhu mythos from this, sir.
I ain't how that works, my friend.
What?
Clay
He's
is
gonna
just
try to
Clay
stop
is
it.
gonna
Learn to
look at him.
spell.
Well, Clay is gonna look at him, just look him up and down, kind of do a, and then walk out, make sure the building is guarded again.
Yeah, those of
I'm
you
gonna-
who see this, I'm gonna ask you for another sanity roll real quick.
Of course we are.
Do you need Clay too?
Well, Clay's
Probably
used
not Clay, because this is something that would fall within
Oh,
Clay's deal.
Okay.
God, every time I am failing these.
I'll make you all crazy.
Welcome to my world, Jimmy.
That is wow.
Yes, Dave.
to- Okay, hold on,
I
I'm
just
gonna
did
use
something
an Eureka
wrong.
point.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm fine.
Jimmy is slowly descending
All right.
into madness.
So those of you who succeeded, which it looks like you all failed.
No, I
um,
succeeded.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you succeeded. So you take no points of sanity loss. Those of you who failed, which means Jimmy and India, you take 3 points of sanity loss.
I go into a corner and start mumbling.
Of course.
Am I able to stop him from licking the blood off his fingers at least?
You can try to wrestle his hands away from his face.
Yeah,
And
I'm
as-
going to do that.
Clay walks away while you're doing that. Clay is just gonna kind of casually over his shoulder as he's lighting a cigarette to walk out. He's just gonna say, "Don't forget, you're full of blood," and walk out on that note outside.
I'm gonna ask Catalina Cavallero if she's okay.
You see, she kind of blinks and she says, "Yeah, yes, I think it worked."
Okay. All right. I'll help her up. And I will say
She
I'm not
did
really
it.
sure.
She grabs her neck and it just continues to rub it. It's almost as if she's in extreme pain because of it.
I'll say I'm not really sure what type of life you can lead now that you look very much older. But it was seemed right to get your voice back.
I think the opera is out of my reach now, but perhaps my voice will heal and the pain will subside.
Mhm.
Thank you. Grazie.
And she bows, and you see another tear begin coming out of her face. You feel like she feels as though you've done her a great, if not heinous, service.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Best worst day ever.
we weren't the ones who did this to her, so.
Task failed successfully, I guess.
Okay. I will. I mean, that's what I was here for. I'll step out. I'm done.
So
Alright.
is that right? I got indefinite insanity.
No, I don't know why. I think the code is mixed up. And it's not because the indefinite insanity means that you lose a fifth of your total sanity over the course of a session, and you haven't lost a fifth of your sanity over the course of the session.
Yeah. Well,
So I will uncheck that box.
down to 40.
Yeah, you guys are. I did not expect it to go there, but that was good. That was good. Okay. So with that, you see Flavio gets up. He says, and just gurgles.
I'm not there anymore. I left because I just wanted
Okay.
Catalina to be back, and then I was done.
Okay.
Do you want
So-
water? That's what I would ask.
Yeah.
You want water?
I need
Give
water.
him some
That
sherbet.
actually hurt my throat a little bit. Mm. Okay, so do you all make your way back to the hotel? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Katerina, she says,
I would like to go home. to my townhouse.
Okay.
I might ride with you.
Sure, you can ride with us.
Okay. And you all make your way back to her townhouse, at which point she gets out of the car and gives you all a very sincere nod and makes her way inside the house.
Okay.
And then you all make it back to the hotel.
Which will be okay.
As you do, you make your way back into the hotel, and all of your heart rates just seem to. You all notice this at once. Your heart rates begin to speed up. Dum, 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 dum.
Did you cover the stupid torso, Jimmy?
I would assume so, yeah. I probably would have wrapped it in his priest costume.
Okay. And it's still doing that even though it's
Yep. In fact, Jimmy, you notice that you begin to itch. Your chest, you look down and you can see that there's a rash beginning to form on your chest.
Oh, golly. Looks like my body's doing something new.
okay. I think we need to put this in a box and get ready to leave in the next train because we can't stay too close to this thing. Maybe find a way to protect it more.
We could put it in the steamer trunk, I suppose, but
We have to contain the effect it's doing somehow.
So, boy, what happened to the woman? Did
Just
it
dropped
work?
her off. It did work. We just dropped her off. We're back at the hotel.
Oh,
she's
that's
still old,
wonderful.
but she can speak and sing.
Moss, did I gain a spell or anything from my insanity? You son of a bitch.
You now know how to transplant one organ from one donor to another. Call
Only
that
one?
spell.
Uh-huh.
Yes. What do you mean only one?
Well, like any organ or just that one particular kind of
Well,
organ?
you know, well, yeah, any organ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you know how to do that now.
What's it called?
Anything you want.
Okay.
The
I'll
organ
figure that out later.
Organo
Swappy
swappo.
the organic jalopy.
Yeah.
In the text that you were
Sloppy,
reading about it,
swappy.
it basically referred to it as the process of transferring one organ to another. It didn't actually have the name didn't actually have a ritual, or the ritual didn't actually have a name.
Transference of organic vitality.
If I roll occult, would I be able to tell like what could contain the power of the torso? What might be helpful?
Foil.
Mm,
Can I roll a cult to see what would do that?
yeah, you can both try to roll a cult.
Also, I would like to appraise the thing.
Okay.
Just to see what it's worth.
No, I mean, you know. Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's what.
See what it's made of, what it's worth, what it's, you know.
Appraise 35. Okay.
Gotta know something about it to appraise it.
Okay, all I need to do is spend 5 to. Okay, I'll spend 5 of my luck.
Oh, yeah, let me
Hold
spend
on.
roll my occulty, too.
Unless Gorg has
Oh,
it.
100.
Gorg does not have it, so I'll spend 5 of my luck.
My brains is still in the blood zone.
Okay.
Okay, I spent 5
So-
of my luck.
Okay, so Eldritch, you know that this is actually made out of the same material. It's like similar to ceramic, almost. It's the same material that the left arm is made out of that Jimmy has.
Mm-hmm.
As far as a price, there's not really a market for something like this.
Mm.
You would
Priceless.
guess actually yes. You would guess that if the right people knew about this and knew what it is said to be able to do, you could probably get wars fought over something like this.
Can I also forensic anthropologist this to see what it's made of and how old it is and, all the things?
Yeah. I mean, you can try.
I can try, but I can also fail horribly.
Yeah. So the thing about this is that the condition is pristine. It shows no signs of damage, much like the arm, actually.
Clearly very magical.
Clearly, it's got some sort of power about it that not only does it irradiate some sort of ill effects, but it basically makes it indistinguishable from something that was just made yesterday.
Strong magics in this thing, I tell you, old boy. Very strong magics. I think we knew that already, but they are quite remarkable.
Clay is at the window, basically pacing back and forth, just watching the street.
And what did I find from my occult roll, Moss?
Oh, I'm sorry. So your occult roll. If there is something to contain the influence of it. So with that occult roll, I will say this. You would guess that the torso has had a widespread effect on the people of Milan just by the fact of its very presence. The people who were getting all of those conditions, the costumaire's curse, as it were as a result of the presence of the torso. You would think that there probably isn't much that could contain the essence of the torso. Perhaps if you had something made of lead, it might mitigate it a little bit, but there's no absolutely neutralizing.
Okay. All right. I will call my contact at the mob and ask if they happen to have a box made out of lead, and I'll kind of explain how big I need it.
Give me a luck roll.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm looking for a hard success because them having it and then being able to get it to you in time for the next train is gonna take some luck.
You know she's gonna get a -5.
I don't know. A hard success. We'll see. Yes! Hard success for the win! Let's go!
Okay.
I think it was ever in doubt.
You guys are gonna have.
I was in doubt.
That's crazy. Okay, you guys are gonna have.
I did not know, but I did spend a bonus die and Eureka point for this.
Most.
Oh, I did spend a bonus die.
Luggage. You guys are gonna have the most luggage out of anybody on that
luggage.
damn train. You're gonna have all the luggage, especially Camellia. That's like you've got so much shit. So basically, they tell you, okay, we think we might be able to facilitate that, and we can get that delivered to the hotel first thing in the morning.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it's not like she's a woman or... Oh, never mind. All the luggage.
So I would say mark off. What did we say a lira? What did we say the lira was in dollars? It's like five. It's like
5 to 1, I think.
5 to 1. Yeah. So basically, $10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
a dollar
50
is 5
50
lira.
Yeah, 50 lira.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, Clay has been basically just pacing back and forth in the windows up in the hotel room, looking down and watching the front to make sure nobody's piling a clown car of cultists out into the street and coming up into the building. And if nothing appears, then he's going to spend the rest of the night furiously writing until he falls asleep.
Okay.
I will make sure to tell everybody that we just have to brave it for one night, and then tomorrow morning we'll have a lead box that we can put the torso in and hide it carefully, and that should help somewhat. It won't stop it completely, but it should help somewhat.
Well, you can put the arm in there as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. Tracy Reeves says, yes, of course it was stout. Right, sure. Who would have thunk it?
All right. So,
So
you all find some sort of rest. Your dreams are filled with. Actually, before we do that,
I'm reading my book.
Clay, why don't you give me a novelist roll real quick?
All right. Let's see. Might as well use one of these points. Let's do it. Yeah.
Extreme or no, hard success. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with hard success.
An extremely hard success.
Okay. It's a little tough to wrap your head around what you've witnessed tonight. It's been a very eventful evening, and trying to put that into words is difficult. But you think you did a pretty damn good job at doing it. All right, and Eldritch is reading his book. Very good.
And I'm learning Italian. No, I'm learning. I know what I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn Turkish.
Turkish? Okay. Go ahead and give me. Do you have Turkish on your sheet already?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Turkish roll.
Okay. Man, I should have spent. Can I? Whatever.
You can spend the luck if you want.
No,
That's
I mean
a lot of
the
luck.
Eureka point. I meant because the Eureka point would have. But then that would have meant I have to spend 4 luck points. I already spent too much luck points.
I mean, if you really want to do it, then
You'd have to spend 14 of your luck.
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. Jimmy, what are you doing tonight? As you're kind of like laying there in bed, you're sitting there and your left arm is pins and needles. Your chest is just itchy beyond belief. Your heartbeat is probably at 120 beats per minute. What are you doing tonight?
boy, I'm trying to feed Woola. That's what I'm trying to do. Focus on a task that doesn't involve thinking about how much my body is going insane.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. And what are you trying to feed Woola? Just out of curiosity.
I would get, since it's the middle of January, I doubt there are any bugs around. So Jimmy's going to be shredding up tiny little strips of whatever meat Mr. York has available in the house and trying to feed that to him.
January, like summertime in Italy.
No, it's the Northern
Wow.
Hemisphere.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought it's like different
No.
for different sides of the
No,
world.
the-
no matter what side, what
the
hemisphere you're in.
The Earth spins from side to side, not up and down. So it's still winter. I apologize. That was
Mediterranean.
that was a little catty. I'm sorry.
Well, he's getting off his woman's voice.
Well, you are
hi.
an angry old black woman, so it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Woohoo!
All right. So, speaking of which,
You didn't ask me what I was doing, you son of a bitch.
you did. Damn it! You already told me what you were doing.
I wasn't done.
Okay. What else are you doing?
I'm reading my book, trying to figure out how much blood that chameleon got in it, and if it's tasty at all.
Oh my god!
Don't you dare.
Do you have
don't
a
know
bio?
that.
Go ahead and give me a natural world roll.
All right.
Chameleons are not necessarily covered in your book, but
Oh, that's an 8. Fuck. I
you
thought it
have
was a 0.
no idea how much blood this
Yes, but
chameleon
I'm
has in it,
contemplating it.
but it does sound tasty.
I'd have to give it a try at some point, old boy.
All right, and Nomi, do you want to carry out any specific tasks tonight before you go to bed, or are you just looking to bed down? You're muted.
Gosh, I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway,
You're
I'm re-
caballeroed.
I'm ready to bed down. I did some heavy fighting. I stabbed someone with my shoe, so I'm ready to call it a night.
If I remember correctly, you owe Jimmy a kiss, don't you?
You didn't succeed.
Oh, you idiot.
You fool!
What did... Well, wait a minute now. What was he supposed to succeed at again?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
It was about the torso, and you fumbled it.
No, I did succeed.
But
on
in the
that.
end,
Hit him on-
he succeeded on that one. Pretty sure.
And there was something else too.
No,
But
that was it.
No, it was the fighting. It was the fighting too. That's why I had to go in and save your butt.
But I mean, Jimmy's in his room anyway, so
Reading his old comic books.
he's open his little. He's in his room playing with his lizard.
He's having sex by himself and his lizard. You know, reading a book.
Is that what they call it? Okay.
That's what he calls it.
Something.
All right. So you all know that the next train, the next edition of the Orient Express leaves at 1:20 in the afternoon tomorrow afternoon. But when you wake up in the morning, you find yourself refreshed, like you've done some good. You all will take 1d4 points of sanity back for retrieving the torso. So you all can either, I'll leave it up to you guys. I can just roll it and you all take the same amount, or you all can roll it yourselves.
I'm going to do individual. What the heck?
Ah, damn it.
See what happens.
Yes.
Maybe I'll get 1. Maybe I'll get 4. I'll get 2.
Ooh-wee. I got 3.
Nice.
What rule am I doing, Sauce?
Just grab the 1d4, the triangular one, and just drop it into the tray.
The triangular one. Oh, the 3-sided one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The
Pyramid.
one that really sucks to step on.
Oh, I didn't succeed on that one. Yeah. Cool. They don't get anything?
Tray.
You have to
You
drop
drop
it in
it
the
in
tray
the
off on the
chat
left
tray.
side. There you go.
Look at that.
4. Very
She
nice.
got a
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Very nice.
I like it.
And I'll have Camellia roll hers when she gets back. But not only that, you also restored Katarina's voice, which is
I restored Katarina's voice.
everyone did. Everyone did.
I
So
took the hit though.
you all, well, so the module says, oh, well, I'll tell you what. Well, we'll just leave that part out. But
Positive
you all,
karma.
you all regain 1d8 sanity.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. Let's roll that.
There we go.
Nice. Very
Almost
nice.
back to normal.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. 8 for. Oh no, never mind. I got 1.
All right, and not only that, you also returned. You also returned her to the apartment and got her reunited with her maid Isabel. Even though you never went there and you have no idea who Isabel is, you also regain 1d4 sanity in addition to that.
Damn.
So you've done some real good.
Nice. I like doing good.
Sweet.
Wow. Clay is just rocketing up in his sanity again.
Hell, I'm
Doesn't
almost back to where I
everybody-
started, like weeks
Doesn't
ago.
everybody just feel great? Doesn't everybody just feel swell?
I still like
God
blood.
bless us.
Yeah, you still like blood.
Shit. I mean, yay.
Okay, that's your next shirt. It's a picture of Eldritch. Do I still like blood? Or he's just sipping on a Bloody Mary?
All right, India, you need to roll another d4 and a d8.
Okay. Ah, for the love. Okay.
So there's another 2, and then there's
Nice.
so another 7. So you regained 11 points of sanity.
Hmm.
So let's see, you're at 38 right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're gonna go up to 49 points of sanity, which is better than you're starting actually.
So 38 add 40.
No, add 11.
Ah, okay. 38. So 9, 49. Okay.
She's almost sane.
Woo!
I don't know about that.
I've still got 30 to go before I hit my max.
How do I edit? It's not letting me edit.
If you just click on it and change
There
the
you go.
name.
I got
or
it.
change the number.
Okay.
Once it's highlighted in red, you can just literally type in like the new number, like 39 or whatever.
There we go. Got it. Thank you.
I like
Yay.
how when Frost types like a velociraptor.
Well, I got to do it up here instead of down here because I could do this, but you're only really doing 2 things. 2 numbers. It's the hunt and peck method.
All right. So your bout of madness, just to be clear, your bout of madness was you like licking your fingers and going off in the corner and wanting to taste it. You still have hemophilia. You just, not necessarily wanting to eat it all the time or drink it rather.
Don't I?
You're probably
I mean,
fascinated by it.
maybe you do. Maybe you do.
So would it be like that scene in Dracula Dead and Loving It, where he's got a paper cut and it's just squirting blood everywhere, and he's like,
I haven't seen that movie, but now I want to watch it.
Jimmy,
That's
old
great, you
boy, do
should
you
watch
need a shave?
well, golly, I am about due. Jimmy, and yeah, it's just like that with Jimmy. Got the little
Exactly.
spurt.
Wow.
All right. Chrysanth seconds that. It is a good movie.
Thank you. It's a fantastic movie. I love it.
Yeah, I suppose in the morning we have a fun, healthy breakfast and get packed.
I want my
Yes.
blood sausage extra bloody.
Very wary.
All right, and the Camellia goes down and she grabs the lead box that was provided to her by the mafia, and brings it up. And you all kind of situate the torso in there, and it's tough to tell whether there's a tangible difference immediately or not. Time will tell. Jimmy, you're still that heart rate and that
Still
itch.
rashy?
It's still going strong.
Can I maybe give myself a medicine check?
Yeah, you can try. Mm-hmm.
And if not, probably maybe ask an adult. Let's see here. Where's my medicine? Locksmith. Well, I've gone and lost the bloody thing. There it is. There it is. Okay. Wow. My medicine is at 1. Big shocker.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you spend it? I don't think you have enough luck to make that a success.
Yeah. Mr. York, you've seen all kinds of injuries on the battlefield. Well, what do you make of this? And I'm going to show him the rash.
That looks a lot like a rash. Would that be medicine or would that be first aid?
Either or. Depending on which one you roll, would probably differentiate what information you got.
I think he's going to do first aid because medicine, he's not a doctor. He has some points in it, but he's not great at it.
Mm-hmm.
First aid would be more like, is there anything he could do to help him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Regular success. Okay. You think that? Well, you all went last week. You all went and got some sort of a balm, didn't you, from
Yes,
the
we did.
pharmacist? Okay. You think that might help a little bit?
Just hold that out to him and say, I don't know exactly what it is, but this is probably going to be useful.
Jimmy, old boy, it looks like you've gotten gonorrhea on your chest. How did you manage that? Not from one of your books, surely. Did you spend time with you-know-who last night? I mean, if anyone was going to give you the gonorrhea.
Gosh, not sure what you mean, Mr. G. He's still slathering the ointment on himself. Tell you what, though, my heart's racing like Miss India's holding my hand.
That's just approaching death, Jimmy. Don't hold it too tightly.
Okay,
All right.
but I'm a little concerned about it, is all.
That's why I said, don't hold it too tightly.
So as you slather this balm on, you feel like a nice cooling sensation on your chest. It mitigates the itch for a little bit, but there's always that ever-present little urge to itch.
Hate that. Oh.
Just enough to be annoying.
If you eat me, you'll feel better. Just a little bit of it, and you'll feel so much better.
Gosh, who's saying that?
The ghosts.
All right.
So does Jimmy believe in crazy shit now? I missed it. He saw a throat get put into another throat.
Well, in all the confusion, I didn't really clearly see what was going on. Your back was to me, Mr. G.
I guess there's no rationalizing with Jimmy that these things take place. All right. So you all are up. You're ready to go. You all go down for breakfast. It's very nice. You can have whatever you would like that the hotel offers.
A very raw, bloody steak, please. No eggs.
Burnt to a crisp
No
with
eggs.
ketchup.
Okay.
Just a bloody steak.
So you get brought out the rarest of steaks, just the slightest bit of caramelization across the top, and the fat on the side has got a nice crispy crunch to it. But you cut into it, and it just falls apart, and the juices just leak all over your plate. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry.
You were saying that, I was like, I'm hungry again.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, guys. And the rest of you also have your Apple Jacks and oatmeal, or whatever it is that you want.
About a dozen eggs, sausage,
About a dozen
potatoes, all the things.
All of the things.
I mean, we got to keep. There's a reason why Clay moves so slow in that thing. He's size 75 and he's strength 85, so he needs a lot of fuel.
Jimmy would definitely be eating the Apple Jacks now that you've suggested it.
I like that Havoc. Apple Jacks. Homer Simpson noises.
Wow.
Sevvy, you missed it. I need you to roll me 2d4 plus 1d8.
Okay. You want what? 2d4
plus 1d8.
Okay. 10.
You regain 10 sanity.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, I've noticed something about our sessions. We always do the little action bit, and then we go back home. It's like the end of Thundercats, where the show's over and they go over the moral, and then it all ends with everybody laughing.
Yeah, nobody's damaged from what it was that they just saw.
If anything, I got better from it.
It all resets for next week.
If anything, I got a perk from it.
All right. So, as I was saying, Sevvy, you all would know that the Orient Express leaves Venice at 1:20 p.m. this afternoon. Is there anything you would like to do between now and then?
I guess we could.
I know one thing Clay wants to do.
All right, Erudite.
We could see how Catalina Cavalier is doing back at her house.
Okay.
What did we do with that little creep? Did we put an end to him?
No, we just left him there.
It seems foolish. He might do it again.
Sort of just wandering around with a perforated throat.
Yeah.
A perforated throat. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you all are going to head back over to Katarina's house?
Clay is doing something slightly different. I'm just going to send you a quick little message.
Okay.
What day is this?
All right.
Next day. So it's Tuesday, January 16th.
Man,
Okay.
I almost have full health.
Okay. Here, I'll message you back.
Okay. Or you can, It's not exactly secret. I was just he's wandering.
Oh,
out.
okay.
I didn't want to derail
Oh, okay. Sorry.
what people are doing.
Okay, so you all are gonna go and talk to Katerina, and did you, Clay? Did you have anywhere in particular that you wanted to go? Perhaps back to that
the same place that we were at before. Yeah, when we were looking.
the same place. Okay. Are you gonna let anybody else know where you're gonna go?
Yeah, he's just going to tell them I'm heading back to the library. I have something I want to look up.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to go.
Feel free.
Okay.
All right.
So, is it just you two going?
Going to the... What the hell did you do, Cat? You're going to the library without me, old boy.
I said I'm going to the library. You can do whatever the hell you want. You can go see the old woman. You can eat more food. You can come with. The world is at your feet. Until about 1:20.
And as you all leave the hotel, you see Calvino strides up beside you and just trots alongside you happily as ever.
Excellent.
So we will start with everybody who is going to see Katerina. You all arrive at this townhouse, and it is actually quite a nice townhouse, made out of kind of a white stone with red, with looks to be like red tile roofing. You see there are large windows on the second floor and an entryway with an archway that leads into the front door.
Okay. I'll knock on the
AT,
door.
what the hell are you putting in chat? Is JT having a heart attack?
JT, okay.
He's just staring straight at the screen and not moving because it's fun.
Okay.
All right, so what are you all doing?
Cat's
I
moving
knock
at
on
least.
the door. I knock on the door.
Okay, and at this point, a older woman comes to the door. She opens it. You see she's got a longer brown hair, almost black hair, that reaches down to her mid back. She says, "Do you?" I keep forgetting. Do you speak any Italian?
A little bit.
Oh yes. Okay. You gather that she says, "Can I help you?"
Okay. Yeah. We're here to see the lady that arrived yesterday night.
Oh, Katerina. Yes, she is resting.
Okay. We wanted to kind of see how she was doing after the ordeal.
Go ahead and give me a persuade roll.
All right. I'm gonna spend an Eureka point. Okay. Regular success.
Nice. Okay. Well, I say nice. You have a 96% chance of success on it, so it's not really nice. It's likely. So yeah, she nods and says, "Yes, she told me about you." And she switches to English at this point. She says, "Yes, she told me about you and the service that you gave to her. If she is awake, she would be happy to see you. Please come in." And
Perfect. Thank you.
as you enter, the air smells of lavender. It is a very, very, very nice house with lots of white accents. Even though you see red rugs underneath the couches and tables. Very nice furniture, very nice dishware set up on display stands on shelves. The woman who answered the door, who introduces herself as Isabel, leads you upstairs to a large room with large navy blue curtains, which are drawn over very large windows. And inside, you can see Katerina, still the old visage of the woman that you saw the night before, laying in her bed. You see the head pop up and look over at you and say,
welcome to my house. Please come in.
And you can see it takes a lot of strength for her to raise her arm to usher you forward.
Okay, so I will then move inside, kind of sit by her, by where she's at, and I will explain that we wanted to check on her after the ordeal of yesterday.
It was a very draining. I hopefully my voice will heal in some time, but right now I just need to rest. Words, however, what few words I have cannot express my gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you, by the way, when you were with the group, did you learn anything about them at all?
My mind was a blur. I do not remember much of anything.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sure that is accurate. If you happen to remember something, you can send me a telegram here, and I'll just kind of write, well, we're gonna be traveling, so she's gonna have to write to the mob, in Chicago, and they can give me her message.
I love that you're just like, here, I'm gonna put you in league with the gang. Thereby you become an accessory.
Hey, she's got to find a new career.
That is true.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're
That
a
is
made
true.
woman now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this
Okay.
a show about Chinese takeout? What?
Okay. All right. Well, that's really what I wanted to do. So just check on her to see if she had any more information. She clearly doesn't remember. So then I'll just leave her to rest if she has nothing else.
She says, please, have Isabel. Have her give you anything you need on the way out. You are
Okay.
help yourself to anything.
Okay. All right. Okay, on our way out, I mean, I don't really need anything, so.
Okay, and with that, Isabel says, it was a kind service that you did. Even though I cannot begin to understand what it is that you did exactly. Milan thanks you.
All right. Thanks. I hope that she recovers quickly. Do let me know if she recovers,
I will.
and then I'll leave.
All right. And we'll just move on over to the rest of the group who's going to the library. You all arrive at the library, and then you recognize the very same people who had let you in previously, so you have no problem getting in this time. So Clay, I know what you're looking for. Do you let everybody else know what it is exactly that you are looking for as well?
Yeah, since Jimmy is with, I don't know who else came.
So,
And India, you went with.
I thought I went to bed.
Oh, this is the next day. I was just curious if you went with Camellia over to the old lady, or if you came to the library for any reason.
I went with Camellia to the old lady.
Okay.
okay.
So yeah, he's just going to let them know that he said because he's dealt with a few of these weird things, and he knows that there's lots of potent, horrifying magic things out there, that there must be a way to ward things better than a lead-lined chest. There must have been ways that people have found over the ages to do something, and there has to be something out here. So he's looking for magical ways that you could ward something like that.
Okay. And what's everybody else looking for? Is
I'm
anybody else looking
looking
for anything
for-
differently?
Blood magic.
Blood magic.
Any
Yes.
magic that derives from blood.
Okay. So I'm full transparency. I'm going to have to, if you guys succeed on this, I'm going to have to look through all my material, and I will get back with you over the course of the week.
That's
and see what you find out. But go ahead and give me library use rolls for everything.
I will roll a Eureka.
Right.
You are also indefinitely insane.
He's crazy.
Hard success for Jimmy. And Jimmy, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, he don't believe in magic, but he is going to try to help Mr. York find what he's looking for.
Okay, so blood
Yeah.
magic for Jimmy and Gore.
By the way, I don't tell them what I'm looking for.
No, I'm sorry. Warding magic for Jimmy and Mr. York, and blood magic for Eldritch.
With some
And
extreme success.
okay, here, okay, I'm gonna jot this down real quick. Warding magic. Okay. All right, so we'll say that you all find something of varying degrees of value,
Great.
which I will get back with you on.
I like value.
Excellent. Yeah, Clay is attributing his success for finding things to having successfully smuggled Calvino into the library with him and having him purring on his lap while he's reading.
Looky here, Mr. York. I found that thing you were looking for.
We have found the things.
That thing, that very important thing.
It's like, put it in a box lined with lead. Damn it!
Congratulations on your on acquiring your new simulacrum torso.
Clay just flips a
Well done.
library table at that point. Ah!
All right. So, is there anything else that you all would like to do? We'll say that took probably about 2 hours out of your day looking through the library. Is there anything else?
Up on my languages?
Okay.
Let's try learning some more Turkish, since that seems to be the language to learn. And
No.
I'm gonna look for more info on the skin dudes, since they seem to be a bunch of them in this city.
There you go.
Okay.
And since he probably needs somebody to practice Turkish with, we're going to try, and we're going to both probably fail badly here. But
Another extreme success.
yep, fail.
Okay. So Gore, you actually find yet another reference to a Latin manuscript. The Latin manuscript called the Devil's Simulaire. That was located in the San Maria Celeste in Venice. At least to all of the records that you were able to find.
Which is where we're headed next, right?
It sure is.
Excellent. Any locales or exact locations or people who last held it, or?
Well, you find a reference to. So basically, what you find is a copy of a book called Scritti Occulti del Medioevo, which do you have Italian?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We can just say that Clay helps you out with this one. Occult Writings of the Dark Ages is what this book is called. And it states that in 1569, there was something called the Arsenal Fire in Venice, in which the San Maria Celeste was burned down, which was the previous location of this Latin manuscript, the Devil's Simulaire. However, there were some books that were saved from that fire. But it is unknown as to whether or not that manuscript is among them.
Whom saved it? And where did they save it to? The books?
They would, let me see here. They spirited those books away.
Wow.
Always with the spiriting.
You find that the books were moved. A convent of nuns actually saved the books, and the books were then moved to the Biblioteca Marciana.
Look at this, which is in Venice.
Correct.
Perfect. Perfect. I share the knowledge since I can't read it anyway.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So, is there anything else that anybody would like to do before we head out and board the Orient Express?
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
I'm solid.
So,
Sure, we don't want to kill that freak.
You can go kill him
Fine,
if you
fine,
want,
him.
but I'm not.
so
Maybe he'll come back as like a boss or something.
you all board the train. All your luggage is checked by the porters. You're all shown to your cabins, and you all pull out of the station at precisely 1:20 p.m. A couple of you probably make your way to the salon car, which is the bar car where people will go and play cards, smoke, and drink. Or you'll go to the dining car. Does anybody go to the salon car?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. So while you all are in the salon car, you all see, it looks like a Brit. He's sort of tall. He's got dark hair and pale skin with a handlebar mustache. It looks like he's wearing a very fine suit and speaks with a British accent. And he's talking to a group of guys that are sitting around him at a table as they flick cards into the center of the table. And he says, "You really should have seen them, squealing like pigs in the muck. Burnt it all down, and that wailing bitch with it. Don't go to Mexico, gents. Nothing but peasants and dirt and ungrateful whores."
Okay, thanks.
And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Indy's about to throw hands.
I'll throw more than hands.
There's slapping hand.
I don't know, old boy. There's something about him I like quite a lot.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, mister, you should not have said that.
Michaela's like, slap him! Oh, I will slap him.
All right. So, with that, it's time for us to do some improvement rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Who would like to go first?
I do. I only got two. So
Okay.
Let's see here. Fast talk. See here, mister. What's going on? What's the haps? That's
Nice.
a fail. That's a fail.
Sounds good, no?
Fail is good. Go for the soul. Go for the body. It's D10, correct?
Yeah.
It is.
All right. That is so 2. See? All righty. And for my next trick, I will do a spot hidden. It's already pretty good. That's okay. So, all right. My fast talk goes up.
Nice.
And your luck?
Oh, that's right. I gotta do my
Oh,
luck.
yeah, you got to do your luck.
Thank you for the reminder. I was about to just roll right along. No.
You
No,
get
that's
to-
good.
That's good.
Oh
you
no,
failed.
okay. I thought it was inverted for some reason.
It's a good.
7.
Yay!
That's a pretty good, considering your luck is shit.
my luck's pretty good, especially tonight.
Your rolls are good,
been
but
doing too
your
bad.
actual luck score is shit.
Oh yeah, no. Well, now it's back up to 18.
There you go. Hey, better and better. All right, go ahead and tag somebody.
We'll go with JT.
All right. Praise. I am good. Oh no, I am failed. Fuck. I am bad at that. Library use. Almost impossible to raise. As I said. Fuck you. Occult. This is the one I care about. Oh, wait. I pulled the wrong thing. There we go. Come on, baby. You got to fuck that up. Yes. Yes. Beautiful fumble. Oh, yes. Where did it go? Where did you go, you bastard?
Did you have your voice box replaced? Just...
Oh, yes, the puppy.
The plane.
Exactly.
Just Papi Nino.
Spot hidden again. Oh, why are you fucking up on me, game?
Moss,
Come on,
you didn't
baby.
see in chat, by the way. Chrysanth kept giving you a good swear that wasn't too bad.
A good swear.
It was shikatsu or shikatsu. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Come on, man.
So,
Can never get that luck up. I'm good. I'm done.
Damn that luck.
tag somebody.
I'm not tagging Frost because he talked over my rolls, that old biddy.
No, I'm going to talk over the JT. Oh.
I'm going to give it to Nomi.
Thank you. I did fighting brawl, so let's go. Where is it? Here we are.
Hey!
Yay!
Look at that.
I did it. The one time that fail actually works in my favor.
Yeah.
And then I also had dexterity, but that doesn't count, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a d10 to see how much you increase your fighting brawl. You're a regular. You're like the Chuck Norris of the group.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got a 1, but it's okay. I'm okay with that.
We'll just wait until Clay actually gets to hit someone.
And
in
remember
one of
to
these
roll
fights.
your luck too, by the way, Nomi.
Let's
Look
see.
it up.
I'm going to laugh at all this talk about what a badass, tough guy Clay is, and he's going to go to hit somebody, and he's going to get a 0 or a 1.
Well, if I got a 1, that'd
Break
be
his
great.
arm. I mean,
Why's it got to be so
sorry,
damn
100.
dignified?
He'd have to get 100, yes, because he has a 98 brawl.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Remind me not to piss him off.
Okay. Who do you
And
tag,
strength
Nomi?
bonus.
So Chris went, JT went. Oh, Frost, let's go.
All right, let's go. I've only got a couple. Let's see if Novelist goes up. Hey, look at that. I failed.
There, just barely.
Barely failed. 4 points in Novelist. Nice.
Very nice.
First aid for figuring out that Jimmy needed a lotion. There we go.
Just rub some aloe vera on it.
Hey, a whole point. It's a point, though.
Yeah,
No,
9
9
points.
points.
Oh, is it? Oh, it looked like a 1 on the... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It wasn't done yet.
It was a
It
glitch
was
in the
still
matrix.
rolling. Well, that's way better. Library use. Let's see if we can fail a library use here. Yes, we failed a library use. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god, you
Wow.
got 10.
Wow.
Wow.
And then luck. I looked earlier. I have not succeeded on raising my luck for 6 sessions.
Wow.
Let's see if I do it this time.
You got to spend it to make it, Clay.
Nope.
Ah.
7 sessions with no luck
Right.
increase. We're gonna go with. Oh, let's see who's left. It's the girl with cat eyes. That'd be
Okay. All right, let's do intimidate. Okay. Let's do occult. Okay, perfect. We failed that one. Let's go up with a 5 for occult. And let's do persuade. No, persuade is a no. And let's do luck.
Nice.
Yay, I failed luck. Let's go.
Nice.
7. Nice.
Awesome. All right.
My library use.
So that takes care of our improvement rolls for the evening. We're going to go around the horn, let everybody know where they can find you, what you'll be up to. Let's start at the very bottom. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to transition us all. Beware. And swoosh. It's panel time. Yeah, so we'll start at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen with KrisWithADagger.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter X, KrisWithADagger. Same thing with minds.com. All one word, at KrisWithADagger. And I will tag Nomi.
Hi, I'm Nomi without you. You can catch me here on Mondays with Call of Cthulhu Gang. Thursdays for Dames and Dorks with other panelists, one being here hanging out with me. You can also follow me on Kick. I play video games there, and I started my new YouTube gaming channel called Nomi Without You Play. So follow me there. And Twix. I'm Nomi Without You on Twix. JT, there we go.
Yes. You can find me at all 3 of my channels, which are all Savage Talk. Kick, Rumble, and a YouTube, plus the Kaiju Watch channel. Or my Discord. Please go join that. And join the YouTube for all my shows that I make, that I'm on, that I make, that I'm on, that I make with. Who hasn't gone?
Froste, I think. And then me.
I'll give it to the wizard.
Close enough. Either way.
I was there.
You can find me on Moonskull. You can find me on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. And, here on Moonskull. And you can find me in my Linktree links doing stuff. I'm going to go with, let's see who's left. Yeah. We know the
Chameleon.
Yeah. Oh, God, not the chameleon. By the way, I was going to say one quick thing. Jimmy, you succeeded on some brawl rolls, didn't you?
Oh, yes, he did.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Probably should have checked that one.
Yeah. Just
I'll
make a
have to
note
make
of
a
it.
note of
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll do that beginning of first session if you remind me.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. I am Sevvy. You can usually find me at Geeks and Gamers Tabletop or over here at Moonskull. You can also follow my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Kick, which the links are in the chat. If you have Instagram, please do follow me there as well. And my Discord server is up there. If you have not yet joined the Discord server for Moonskull, please join it. It's a good place to hang out and then figure out what else we have going. If you are just hanging out and you're just watching, you're a repeat viewer, and you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We really do appreciate that. And just hang out for a second and leave a comment right after the stream ends. It's very much appreciated, and I will pass it over to Moss.
Thank you. Obviously, you guys can find me here every Monday night. If this is your second time seeing me today, I appreciate you. Yeah, well, that's my point. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having the courage and fortitude to stick around because it's the second time I've been on YouTube today. So thank you for that. You can also find me over on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop and obviously over on JJ and I's channel, Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. Let's see. I think that's about all I'm doing right now to put it incredibly simply. But please, if you all haven't already, as Sevvy said, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stick around for just a couple of minutes after the stream ends. Leave us a comment. Tell me how much you hate how I run this game. Tell me how you would do it better because I'm looking for suggestions. Other than that, I think that's all I've got for you guys. So I will bid you adieu. Auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless. And you're going to get the Be Right Back screen because I don't have the stream ending screen. All right, bye.
Okay, boy.